Well, 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 well. So I'm gonna let people come in here and walk in here, and let me just say that this is gonna be a video where I'm not holding shit back. I'm gonna be going in and giving my opinions and talking about a lot of things, reading a lot of y'all comments, and trying to engage at the same time. But I got a lot of shit to get off my chest. First of all, do people just forget about the whole TikTok ban, or is it just not trendy anymore to talk about it? Did y'all just forget about that? So TikTok is still at risk, as we all know. But what's so weird is that it's been delayed multiple times. They literally delayed the deletion of TikTok in the American Play Store like 3 times. At one point, it was removed off the Play Store, then it came back. It was a lot of shit. First of all, hello to everyone that's coming in. Hello, 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 motherfuckers. Hello, 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 hello. Hola, ¿cómo estás? Muy bien, ¿qué tal? And I wanted to get on here and talk about why I feel like YouTube is essentially at big risk compared to TikTok, but like how it's essentially obliterating people's mindsets. Like it goes deep. So recently I spent a lot of time pondering, well, hello to YouTube, choice for the kingdom of America. Oh no, I would never be in politics. Okay, I'd get canceled in the next 5 minutes. Hey, y'all. Hey, what's up? Hello. Are you still moving? Hell yeah, I'm getting the fuck out of here. Well, I'm gonna stay in LA for a long time. It's home, but I'm gonna temporarily just leave and take breaks and get the fuck out of here when convenient. Also, let me get on here real quick and say people are having to split their time from TikTok to YouTube. The reason why YouTube is kind of at risk in a sense is not because TikTok is bigger than YouTube, because TikTok isn't bigger than YouTube. Consistently, there's more people on YouTube than there is TikTok. Because you have to remember, TikTok is banned in multiple countries, India being one of them. And TikTok is banned in India because, TikTok is just this huge fucking privacy breach. You use TikTok, it can scan your data, it can scan who you are, and it builds a whole digital online profile of you based on your age, the things you watch, and things you actively engage with. On top of that, when you're on TikTok, it can literally analyze your typing speed, how quickly you respond or how quickly you comment, or the kind of things that you're more inclined to comment on. And it builds a profile around you, and it builds an algorithm based off of what you like and what it predicts that you might like. So TikTok is essentially a fucking spy. TikTok is an op. And what makes TikTok even more dangerous is the fact that America doesn't have access to any of that data. China does. And this app has a lot of influence, a lot of reach, and people in America love it. It's a big resource, but it's just not going to be around for a long time because, data is powerful. Whoever controls the data controls the world. If someone can literally look at your data and scan what millions of Americans from ages 21 to 50 are searching for in terms of like what they're looking for on Google, the kind of content they're watching, the kind of trends they're watching, it can be manipulated, and China can dictate what's trending, what's on the trending page, and what people can talk about. China can essentially shift the trends, and they have that much power and influence, and America does not want that. That's why America said, we want to be able to tax and we want a piece of that pie. If TikTok sells a portion of its company to an American company, they can then have access to that data, and that data is worth billions. That data can be controlled and manipulated. America can figure out how they can shift the culture and what trends are popping, and then eventually labels, musicians, big time networks can get a piece of that data as well to figure out who to promote and who to push through the algorithm. See, YouTube can somewhat be manipulated. When you go on the YouTube trending page, let me ask you a question. Do y'all give a fuck about anything that's on the YouTube trending page? I know I don't. Like, I'll see videos on there that are trending. It literally have like 85,000 views. And I'm like, bitch, my video from 2 weeks ago got way more views than that. Why is my shit not on the trending page? Or why is this person shit not on the trending page? I look at things on the trending page and it's just complete bullshit. It's literally hand-picked nonsense, not things that are genuinely trending and being pushed. So TikTok doesn't really work like that. They usually go based off of what's trending as far as we know. But imagine if America can manipulate and dictate shit. You got to think about that. And I also want to go into this direction. TikTok is a dangerous platform because it can scan literally everything you're doing as far as your face. So sometimes y'all use them cute little filters and you're like, look at me, I got eyebrows, I got lashes now. Or look at my funny face. Those filters on TikTok are literally scanning your face. It's essentially a digital harvest system. Look it up. TikTok is scanning your whole fucking face. Ask ChatGPT this, look it up, do your research, and it's downloading it in its system. So when you're posting content or you're scanning your face, it's analyzing your beauty marks, your pores, your under eyelids, your eyebrows, your forehead, your teeth, your lips, and you don't know where that data is going. When you open TikTok, you're consenting to whatever the fuck China decides to do. China has a whole social credit score system where it can literally analyze your whole fucking face. You go to China, there's more cameras than people. You go to China, there's like 15,000 cameras pointed at you at the airport. Some you see, some you don't. And then imagine being a citizen of that country where if you even say F you to a TSA worker because they annoyed you or you just littered by accident, imagine literally getting like your credit score swiped. Like, oh, deducting 10 points because you did X, Y, and Z. Oh, sorry, you can't buy a home in this area because your social score is too low. You're too much of an asshole in public. Now imagine if China has access to you as an American, right? Or from someone from the UK or wherever the fuck you from, right? Or you're from Albania or Sri Lanka, right? Imagine if they can download your face. See, you don't have to be in China at this point, right? The CEO may be from Singapore, but you don't have to be in China for them to scan your face. Those filters are downloading how you look and your image. And you don't know what they're going to do with that. You could wake up one day and they could literally be like, oh, yeah, you know what? We're going to sell what we've downloaded and we're going to use it for whatever the fuck we want. And to America, it's like, hell no, bitch, don't do that to us unless you give us a piece of that pie. That's how America sees it. So TikTok is still at risk. But when it comes to a perspective of YouTubers, because some of y'all probably wondering, what do I mean by YouTubers are feeling away? TikTok has fucked up people's attention span. There's times where I'll post videos and I'm like, okay, I'm passionate about this. This is interesting. And then literally people just jump to the fucking comment section and just comment based off the title. And I'm like, bitch, are you kidding me? I did this whole 1 hour video, 55-minute video, and you're just reading the fucking comment section, bitch? Or you're reading the first top 10 comments and literally spending most of the time commenting? That shit is so fucking annoying because people aren't really engaged in content like that anymore. So people who were once active viewers of YouTube, they're splitting their time. They're going onto YouTube and they're just like, anyways, TikTok, because going on YouTube feels like a commitment. YouTube is more engaging and YouTube is still the bigger platform, obviously. I don't have to tell you that because you already know, because it's big with podcasting, cooking videos, educational videos, news clips, and so much more. YouTube is still the bigger platform because it's a search engine conjoined with Google. But TikTok already has like 3 billion people accessing and refreshing the app every single day. 3 billion people is a lot. That's an insane amount of people. And then on top of those 3 billion people scrolling through the app, they're using TikTok as a source of information. And a lot of those people are still going on YouTube, but they're splitting their time and their attention span is being fucked up. So essentially, a lot of content creators kind of feel away because, well, not me. I don't really give a fuck. I can always adapt. And my channel, luckily, still does pretty well. But I have gotten the effects of what TikTok has done to people who watch content. Most people are just engaged with the comment section and don't care. And they're just like viewing the content like, oh, okay, anyway, swipe. Because people have the attention span of like a bag of nickels. People have the attention span of a fucking 3-year-old where they're watching content, they're listening, but they're not really listening. So if the comments aren't really fully engaged, or the comments are just like, oh my God, your videos are so cute, or like there's nothing engaging, if the comment section isn't lit and controversial, no one's watching the video. Like, I'll be real, like if I do a video with a bland ass title, like, hey guys, I'm gonna do a video, like title this, Cardi B is annoying. Like, that's not gonna fucking get, like, no one's gonna watch that. Like, people are gonna literally comment, oh yeah, I agree, and they're not gonna watch the video. I gotta go in. I have to put some crazy shit like Cardi B accused of doing voodoo on female rappers. Like, that will get people to click and engage and watch it. So sometimes y'all see my titles and you're just like, oh my God, that title, oh my God. But the title has some truth to it. It just, I kind of jazzed it up a little bit to get people engaged with the content. And I have to kind of do a little bit more with the title sometimes because TikTok has people like, oh, whatever. Like, I'll watch YouTube later. Like, it feels like a commitment. Like, you have to commit to an actual show or a movie that you're being forced to watch. And it's like, I still love YouTube. And most of y'all watching it still love YouTube. Hence why y'all still use and open the app. But now it's kind of like sometimes even I kind of got fucked up with TikTok too. I use TikTok as a resource, right? I've used TikTok for information and to, gather receipts and gather info. Like I've used TikTok has helped me. I'll be real. But it has kind of like fucked up people's attention span to the point where now people will trust what a TikTok commentator says before they trust what a YouTube commentator says, which regardless, a commentator can be full of shit no matter what platform they're on. But there's times where I'll be on TikTok and I'll listen to a commentator like, okay, this is what I do. Like I commentate, I work in journalism, media. Like, okay, let me listen. And then they'll literally be saying the most dumbest, most generic shit. And I'll be like, bitch, did you even do research on this? Or did you watch like 20 other TikToks and give your commentary on it? It's almost like everybody and their fucking mom on TikTok is a fucking commentator and blogger and journalist. And then I just be like, wait, what the fuck, bitch? Where's the receipt? Like they'll be like, have you guys seen that video of that crazy ass girl that got her face smashed with some apple pie? And then I'll watch the video like waiting for them to insert it. And I'm like, why aren't you inserting the clip, bitch? Like, where's the effort? Like someone just, hey guys, did y'all just see what happened to so-and-so with the apple pie in her face? Did you guys believe that? Oh my God. And can you believe Michael Jackson and Tupac then pulled up on the scene? It was crazy. Like that video was wild. Like you guys also, like, no, bitch, I didn't see the video because your dumbass didn't fucking insert it. Where's the effort? People just be throwing shit together on TikTok and I'd be like, or they'll literally throw up a green screen and they'll literally be like this in the background. Like, where is the effort? Like, why is everybody just fucking throwing up a green screen and doing commentary? Or they're reacting to videos and they're just like, no way. Oh my God. Like, where is the effort? Like, some of y'all are some lazy fucks. Like, I hate TikTok commentators sometimes because they're lazy. Like, I'm gonna start doing commentary on TikTok because again, like I already vent and rant a lot, and I put a lot of effort in what I do because I actually research and look into things and want to know more things, and I go to different sources, and sometimes I'll even ask people's opinions. But they're fucking lazy on TikTok. Like lazy ass content, lazy bare minimum ass content, literally 4-minute video of them just rambling about nothing. Like I can't even believe that shit, y'all. I can't even believe that. Where's the footage, bitch? Where's the receipts? Like, did y'all hear what Nicki Minaj just said? Like, where is the tweet? Insert the tweet, edit it in so that way I can be in the fucking know. You got the nerve to do commentary every week, bitch, and you can't even insert some fucking receipts. Oh, they fucking piss me off. I'm sorry. Like TikTok is just a cesspool of misinformation sometimes because that TikTok will get 400,000 likes because somebody feels like the person who's posting about it is charismatic. And then I'll think to myself, how the fuck do we know this person's telling the truth? That's why when I do commentary or I watch YouTube commentators, I appreciate when they insert the receipts or provide details that back up what they're saying, like clips from other documentaries, clips from news posts, clips from like articles, screenshots of article threads. They'll just ramble. And I'm like, you got all those fucking likes and people are going to go around and they're going to review the content and they're just going to fucking repeat it. Like, oh my God. Yeah. Like I heard on TikTok that they're eating children in Dubai. Like, can you believe that? And it's just like, bitch, how the fuck you saw it? Like, where did you get this information from? Some random bitch on TikTok literally sitting in her fucking bedroom who didn't even insert the fucking receipts. So yeah, that's what I got to say on that. And then on top of that, TikTok is just essentially just a starter. Let me read some of these, but I feel like I'm going too deep. Let me read some of these comments. How do you feel about Instagram? Instagram is full of shit. I want chronological order. Why am I scrolling on Instagram and I see people that I don't even follow? Instagram has gone downhill. I don't even take Instagram seriously other than to just keep up with people. It's easier for brands to notice you on IG and TikTok. YouTube, it's hard from my experience. Yes, that is true. So all the money is going and being funneled towards TikTokers. So for example, like a lot of your favorite TikTokers will get a brand deal from like McDonald's or Carl's Jr. or Geico or even Buick or Mercedes or Lamborghini, because a lot of people are actively on TikTok, especially the younger generation, right? And people oftentimes buy stuff on TikTok like that inspires people more than YouTube. YouTube, you kind of have to watch the video, you got to engage, and it's a lot. With TikTok, it's short and convenient. You can just scroll. If you don't like it, scroll. But with YouTube, sometimes you got to fast forward and get through the ad and the sponsored clip, and it's more convenient to be on TikTok. So a lot of brands are actively going on TikTok and investing in TikTokers. Sometimes I see that shit and I think to myself, they forget about YouTube because long form content is essentially not doing that well. There's people who have really said to me, like, how do you get people so engaged in your live streams? How do you get people to like watch your videos? Like, how do you just do that? Well, you can start off by not being a boring bitch. Like, that helps. You can start by having a fucking personality and having character. That helps a lot. But what really helps the most is having an engaged audience that actually likes you for who you are and for being yourself, or just posting good content, people that people just want to see. And TikTok has made it easy because as long as you can just post a video, you can get people's attention within 5 seconds, you're good, you're fine. So brands are kind of moving towards there, which I'm not really, I don't really give a fuck about brands because I don't really get brand deals. I just more so just budget my money the best way that I possibly can when I do get revenue from YouTube or when I do get revenue from podcasting or Patreon. For most people, brands are their bread and butter. And if brands were to dry up, a lot of your faves would not be posting on YouTube. The reason why sometimes you see some of your favorite YouTubers leaving YouTube is because, yes, YouTube does pay more than TikTok. It does. Snapchat pays the absolute most, but I don't fucking care about Snapchat. But YouTube pays the most compared to TikTok. TikTok, they basically get like fucking 60% of your fucking earnings. Don't quote me on this, but they get a big portion of your earnings and you basically get like pennies and crumbs. Like they really fuck y'all over on TikTok. YouTube pays more because, again, like YouTube is the biggest search engine in the world. So many ads are being driven to it, but YouTube has kind of diminished ads. Like, ads just don't pay as much as they once did because when you see an ad on a content creator's videos, they just got paid for that. So when you go on YouTube and you see an ad, it's like, okay, that just got funneled to that content creator's pocket. So hell, if you want to watch my YouTube videos, click on my ads and watch my ads if you want. If you'd like to, no pressure. But basically on TikTok, they don't get shit even on live stream. They don't get paid much. That's why sometimes you go on TikTok, you see people donate. You see people like begging for donations. They'll be like, come on, y'all, send a gift. Like those gifts, when you buy a gift, like those stickers or those like little like figurines and those animations, that person can convert those gifts into money. So sometimes TikTokers are making like $20, $100, $300 per live stream if people are donating. Like it's literally based off of donations. So the way that shit works is that's why you see a lot of your favorite content creators leaving the platform of YouTube and going to TikTok because some of them are getting brand deals, right? Brands are saying, hey, we see that you're on YouTube, but we also see that you're on TikTok and you have over 200,000 followers on there. Can you start, posting about our brand on your TikTok? We'll pay you more compared to YouTube. And if you can pull in a decent enough audience, you'll make a good amount of bread. Like TikTokers get their bread and butter from brand deals, right? But the thing is, brands, they come in season. And sometimes I really wish a lot of influencers knew this. This is my advice to y'all watching this who care about making money on social media one day or thought about it. Most of your favorite content creators make money with brands. YouTube pays with ads. So I can survive without brand deals because I do get a good amount of engagement, which I'm very lucky about, right? But hear me out. If those brands dried up, your favorite content creators would like literally disappear. They wouldn't even post. They would literally have to just go the traditional route, or they'd have to just be moving back in with mom and dad. Brands will pay, but they pay in season. So like at the beginning of summer, they pay pretty good. The best time for brands is during holiday season. So like Halloween, November, December, January, New Year's Eve, New Year's Day, Christmas. Christmas is the best time. Anytime where there's like a holiday, that's when brands are paying the best, especially if you live in a Western country. Like even if you live overseas, like they will pay you a lot because they're already ready to push because they know people are like trying to like save their money and people are like are going on holidays, going on vacations. People are trying to enjoy their, November, their fall season. Their like that's when brands pay the best. And that's why sometimes you see so many people doing Vlogmas. Like Vlogmas is a really lit time for a lot of people who are on YouTube because on YouTube, the ads pay so much more because there's so many Christmas ads, like, Christmas ads from this person, that person trying to sell stuff. And they're more likely to push more ads as much as possible because they know they can get some money. So that's why brands are more lucrative in seasons. And when these seasons dry up, your favorite content creators are begging and begging for you to send them donations on TikTok. So now that revenue has to be split between TikTok and YouTube. TikTok is still the YouTube is still pretty big, but then when you have to share that shit, it splits the attention span of the consumers, which is you guys who watch content creators. They have to split their attention And a lot of times it's easier to get famous on TikTok. That's why every time you guys go on TikTok and you refresh it, it's a new wave of people. Like literally every single day, you're discovering new people on TikTok, which is why TikTok doesn't pay shit. TikTok pays shit to give a following and a brand, but TikTok compared to YouTube, it doesn't pay shit because you got to remember, you're discovering somebody new every day on TikTok. If I asked you who was the last set of TikTokers you watched, you probably couldn't tell me because you watched so many. If I told you who's the new famous lit TikToker, you wouldn't even be able to tell me because there's thousands of them blowing up every single month. Thousands, because the algorithm is built based off of who's consistent and who's posting something eye-catching and good quality at the time. That's what it's built off of, and that's why it gets kind of complicated when TikTok doesn't want to pay content creators. YouTube is lucrative for being paid more. YouTube is lucrative because YouTube is considered top tier influencing because it's not easy to pull an audience, especially people that want to sit and actually watch you and listen to you, because most of these people have no fucking personality or are boring as fuck, especially nowadays with YouTube. You know, how often do y'all see a new YouTuber blow up? Can y'all tell me any new YouTuber that's blowing up that literally went from like 5,000 followers to like 150,000 followers in like a matter of a month? Can you tell me that? I'm sure they exist, but you don't really hear about them that much, you know, in movies or TV shows or like getting brand deals or being on the trending page. You just don't hear it. YouTube just does you better when you have an established audience, but YouTube just isn't really pushing new content creators. What they are pushing more is shorts, which is where I want to get into my next point. First of all, who the fuck asks for YouTube shorts? I'm not gonna lie, sometimes YouTube shorts are entertaining because it's short form content and it's easy and I could just stay on one app. But who the fuck asks for that? I don't mind it, but essentially YouTube is pushing YouTube shorts more than they're actually pushing YouTube videos. Why the fuck am I searching for a YouTube video or a news clip and shorts are pinned at the top? I don't want to watch shorts, bitch. I want to watch a YouTube video. Like they're literally putting shorts pinned for me to consume instead of me just watching long form regular content like what I'm looking for. YouTube is pushing ads towards YouTube shorts. If you want to get more famous, more popular, try YouTube shorts. Like there's people who literally get mad views and engagement on YouTube shorts, but they can't do shit or pull no type of numbers when they do a regular form content because they're boring as fuck. Like if you're boring, you're fucking boring. But YouTube is pushing shorts more. And sometimes I look at that and I think to myself, I'd be like, whatever, but isn't the point of YouTube is for people to engage and connect? What is with this fast-paced content? I get YouTube is trying to diversify and adapt because they feel like they have to compete with TikTok. But yeah, attention spans are being fucked up. So if you don't have an established audience on YouTube and you plan on being on YouTube one day, you better build that bitch now, because the days of being a big popular content creator on YouTube are becoming more and more difficult. Unless you're a podcaster, unless you already have an established following, or unless you're very aesthetically attractive and have pretty privilege, your channel will probably go nowhere unless you're really lucky and can some way somehow shift the way people view and engage in content. So that's kind of where I wanted to go with this. For those of you who are asking me the same damn questions, like what this is about, you can watch the playback and figure out what I'm going with this. But essentially, YouTube is going through a weird demise, not with engagement, but with the fact that now watch time is suffering. Now ads don't really give a fuck to pay as much anymore. And that's why so many content creators are leaving. And it kind of makes me disappointed a little bit because I think to myself, why are so many of y'all leaving? Like, why are a lot of people I used to watch on TikTok live? What the fuck are y'all doing there? And then it's because they're getting offered ads in sponsored posts on TikTok. Why would they continue to post on YouTube when they're being told, hey, if you post this on TikTok, we'll pay you for this, we'll pay you for that, we'll pay you more for this. And then that's why YouTube has gotten kind of boring. Like sometimes I'll watch YouTube and I'll be like, bro, YouTube is so boring now. Like I feel like I literally recycle and watch the same 10 people over and over again. Or I'll watch a whole bunch of body cam footage. Like that's literally what I watch. Body cam footage or the same people over and over again. The same commentary channels, random people. And I don't even subscribe to people anymore. And I hate to say that, but I just don't. Like, let's be real. How often do y'all subscribe to people? Like, sometimes I'll look at my subscriber count. I've been at 600,000 subscribers for like a good year and a half. Why? Like at one point, my channel was getting like at least 100,000 subscribers or followers within like a year and a half or a year. Why has it been a year and a half? About to be 2 years since I've been in the 600K range. What's going on? I literally hit 500K subscribers 4 years ago. About to be 5 years ago. In a couple months, it'll be 5 years since I hit 500,000 subscribers. And like literally, let's see, right now we're in August, September, October, November, December. It's literally going to be 4 months where in 4 months it's going to be 5 years since I hit this milestone of 500K, but I'm at 600K, which is cool. But what the actual fuck? Like, what is YouTube doing with the fucking algorithm where people aren't being subscribing as much as anymore? Like, it just doesn't sound right. Like, something's just a little bit off. So the algorithm is just a little bit better compared to YouTube, which is what TikTok has an edge in. The algorithm, the For You page. But saturation is what kind of kills TikTok because there's so many people blowing up. So many people going viral on TikTok. And so many people prefer convenient content. So the faith of YouTube is still strong because YouTube is a search engine. It's like Google. Like that's like saying Google's gonna go away. Like you need YouTube and Google. It just goes hand in hand. But for the new generation, that's what I'm worried for, who want to be content creators, because I've already built an established audience. I've done what I've had to do to build an established audience, and I have followers on different platforms because I'm known, I'm popular, which is cool. But the new people, yeah, y'all aren't gonna be eating that much because I'd be thinking to myself, why am I stuck, or why is this person stuck at this subscribe? That's all I gotta say. Let's go a little bit deeper and let's read some of these comments. I will always watch YouTube. I don't do other apps because I'm not a quick fix junkie. Yes, a lot of people who are in the older generation prefer YouTube anyways because again, YouTube has everything. Like YouTube is like a time capsule. TikTok is too, but YouTube is a time capsule where you can literally watch sitcoms, old TV shows, old movies that you used to engage with. How many times have you gone on a binge on old shit that you used to watch in the early 90s or 2000s or 2010s? And YouTube has that. Like if you're trying to remember like an old TV show or movie, you can go back in time on YouTube. TikTok just is short form content. You can't watch full episodes of stuff on YouTube. On TikTok. So YouTube has a longer shelf life compared to TikTok, but the attention span and the fact that people are going to be least likely to seek out new content creators, that's what it is. But if you can get popular on YouTube, I'll take my hat off to you because again, YouTube is considered like the premium level of content. Like not everybody can build an audience on YouTube. Like it's hard. It's way hard. I couldn't imagine starting YouTube now. Like when I started in 2015, I remember thinking to myself, yo, like I wish I would have started in 2009, 2010. I remember saying to myself that like if I had started sooner, it would have been so much easier. I started at a good time because eventually in 2015, it was hard. But in 2017, my channel really, really grew. Like end of 2017, and then I exploded in like 2018, and then 2020 was like an era for me. 2020 after the pandemic, during the pandemic, like that was the best time because everybody was at home watching content, and that was the spike and peak of TikTok. But now people can get quick, short form, 45-second news, even if it's full of shit. Like people will literally put up a green screen and be like, oh my God, guys, have you ever heard about that girl that got her ass smacked when she was at work? And then she literally bought a banana and tried to beat the whole staff with it. And I'm like, bitch, how? They'll literally repeat comments or they'll repeat headlines and just will literally ramble and talk in circles for like 10 minutes. And there's no commentary. You bitch. This is not valuable to me. God. But no shame to the content creators and TikTokers that are doing their thing and are actually trying to make an effort. But anyways, let me engage some of these comments. I feel like I've said enough and I've gone in. I had enough to say, but sometimes I just want to stop oh my God. TikTok can be a fucking lazy ass platform sometimes. But mediocrity tends to get rewarded, so I can't even be surprised. It's not all TikTokers, but it's literally a good chunk of them. Lazy content. So it does kind of make me irritated because let me read some of these comments because this person's saying something good. The censorship isn't as bad on TikTok, and I feel like TikTok Shop also helped make that app super popular for a lot of people. Yes, especially business owners. If you're a business owner going on TikTok Shop, you make more money because TikTok is the big platform. Like literally, millions of people are surfing through every fucking 5 seconds right now. Like as we speak, millions of people are surfing through. So I think Facebook is the number one platform than YouTube. Actually, that's not completely accurate. Facebook is like, I guess, a big social media platform, but in terms of video sharing and a search engine, it's definitely YouTube. YouTube is a search engine that's aligned with Google. So over 10 billion people are surfing through YouTube right now because it has everything. You know what I mean? Like it just has everything you need. Like if you want to listen to music and you want to like, or you want to party at a function and you don't want to like hire a DJ, you could literally play a YouTube video of a DJ mixing and mastering beats and at a function. Like that is why YouTube is so convenient. If you want to listen to frequencies, you could play that. If you want to watch a video on how to fuck, you could like pick a lock, you could do that. If you want to make a video on how to sew, you can kind of do that. You can get these. If you want to do reviews or watch bootleg movies, sometimes YouTube will have these things. So that's what kind of makes it more convenient. I love being able to go on YouTube and be able to like play mixers. So instead of like listening to music, if I want to listen to like a DJ set or I want to turn up and have fun at home, I'll play like a DJ playing music and like, you know, partying and shit. I'll just like literally play it on YouTube. Like instead of having to feel like I'm having to go to Ibiza to party, listen to a DJ, I can play that shit on my YouTube and I feel like I'm already there. You know, eat some mushrooms, magic mushrooms, you know, drink some nice Alizé or drink some nice bourbon in a cup and just chill, even though I don't really drink like that. I'm sorry, I didn't read these comments. Attention spans were ruined by social media in general, especially after Vine was a thing. Yeah, Vine was a thing for sure. That definitely plays a role. I'm in the live. Hey, Choice. Hey, Corey. I'm sorry. Let me keep watching these. I'm not watching. It's better than Facebook, though. It is. I've used Instagram in so long. Shit. I still use it, but I use it because obviously I'm a content creator and I have to use all social media platforms to promote myself. Hey, Samuel Royale. Instagram algorithm is trash. Why does my homepage like exactly? I didn't follow none of these people. Instagram has gone downhill and it's been like that for the past, honestly, 5 years. YouTube will always be OG. Well, yeah, it's convenient. It's just the attention spans that have caused people to split their time. The one thing that will always do well on YouTube is music and music videos. So music videos, podcasts will always do well. Tutorials will always do well. Commentators will do okay. That's all I'm gonna say. They'll do okay. People who do pranks, yeah, they're gone. People who do couple videos, gone. People who do skincare videos, you're on. It's a little bit rough. People do hair videos, a little bit rough. Like if people can conveniently get whatever they need out of your video within 30 seconds, like how to braid or how to sew something, TikTok can essentially make it a little more difficult. So instead of having to watch a 5-minute video of someone explaining it, I can just go on TikTok and see somebody explaining it in 30 seconds. You know what I mean? Instead of me having to go on YouTube to figure out how to do my fucking taxes, I can just go on TikTok and learn it in a couple of seconds if possible. Or I can just ask ChatGPT to break it down and then just play the audio like it's a podcast. So yeah, that's kind of where shit is going. The attention spans are fucking people. Like people are running to the comments. Like that's why sometimes I do crazy ass titles. That's the tea. You want to know some tea on me? That's why the titles can be a little crazy. Like, yes, bitch, come in, roll in, be a little bit angry at the title and enjoy the art. I want y'all to come rolling in when I do content and if the video has a crazy ass title, because I know the comments will be spicy. If the comments are spicy and intense and are like fucking paragraphs of people venting and saying, how dare you stupid fuck, you stupid ugly bitch, you gay bitch, like, you know, if people are rolling in and going, you know what I mean? It'll really make people more engaged with the video. Like if people are engaged with the titles to the point where it pisses them off and makes them feel something, I know the video will do well. But if people are just like, oh yay, like best video ever, just commenting to support it. Like I appreciate anyone that comments, but if the comments are really spicy and engaged and turn, people are more inclined to watch because then they'll just play the video on their TV, look through comments, or they'll play it on their phone and just read through comments as they scroll because they know that everybody's engaged. And the same thing kind of applies for TikTok. Whenever I see a TikTok, sometimes if the video is taking too long to get to the fucking point, I'll just open the comments. Like, okay, you're taking too fucking long. Like, I'll literally watch a top 10 video on TikTok, and then the motherfucker will be like, top 5 most fattiest countries. this country, that country, that country. By the time they get to number 2, they'd be like, and by the way, before I get to number 1, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, join my OF, join my Pinterest, follow me on Instagram, follow my wife, follow my kids, follow my dog's YouTube channel, follow my cousin's YouTube channel, and follow my whole entire fucking catalog of baby daddies. It's just like, bitch, get to the point. Oh my God. It's just like, at this point, anyways, fast forward. What's your comments say, bitch? I don't care about you. What are your comments say? What are people saying? People don't want to waste their time, so people will quickly jump to the comment section of a TikTok, and now people are kind of bringing that same mentality to YouTube, because in their head, just like, oh, I don't care what the fuck you're saying. If the comments are engaged and intense, sometimes I could say one little thing. Like, let's say I pronounce, let's see, Ottawa wrong, right? Ottawa, Canada. Let's say I pronounce it wrong. The whole comment section will be people fucking correcting me, and then when new people watch it and they're surfing through the comments, they're literally going to be like, oh my God, like, how could you pronounce it? Or why would you say that, like, about Ottawa? And I'm like, bitch, you didn't even watch the fucking video. Like, you don't even get what the fuck the video's about, because you brought your TikTok mentality of quick, convenient content, you know, jumping to the comment section in a heartbeat to YouTube. And people have always been engaged with the comment section a lot, because that's why comments are so important. But now people will just won't even watch the video. They'll just literally read the comments and then swipe next video. It's fucked up people's mentalities in their heads, and it's made content creation a lot more difficult. That's why when I do my videos, I get straight to the point. Like, I'm literally like, okay, y'all, this is who the fuck I am. I don't give a fuck. This is what it is. Like, I said what the fuck I said. I don't care. Like, I'm going in because I have to pull people's in within the first 10 seconds. That's my advice to anyone watching us into content creation. If you want to make good videos and you want to make good TikToks and Instagram reels, you need to pull people's attention within 10 seconds. Your ads has 10 seconds to impress me or I'm off. Hell, that's just being generous. Hell, 6 seconds. If you don't say nothing interesting in the first 6 to 8 seconds, I'm out of there. And now, at one point on YouTube, it was like 1 minute. Like, you had to literally impress somebody within 2 minutes. It's gone lower now. Now it's like, you have to impress me in 10 seconds. Because if not, I'm just going to literally X out your shit, go to the next video, watch a YouTube short of whatever the fuck you're summing up, or go on TikTok and watch someone else sum it up. And the reason why it's like that is because, hear me out, right? Hear me out. This might rub some of y'all the wrong way, but hear me out. There are times where on YouTube and TikTok, right, you'll want someone to like break down some shit that like 50 million people already broke down. Like, people will sit up here and be like, oh my God, Trace, talk about the Cardi B stuff. I mean, yeah, I could talk about it, but like, over 50,000 people have made videos about it within the past 10 hours. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, I get it. Sometimes people just want my commentary on it, or particular people's commentary on it, like this person, or Lovely T, or Impressive, or this person, or Philip DeFranco, or The Advice Show, or some people might want a live streamer's take on it. But I'm like, I don't want to always talk about things that everybody talks about. That's why sometimes you guys look at my recent videos. Do yourself a favor. Go look at my recent videos and tell me this. Did I talk about all the shit people have been talking about within the past month? Or do I talk about different shit? Like, look at the video that I've made within the past 60 days to 2 months, or within the past 5 or 6 months. You notice that I don't talk about the same things everybody else does? Sorry if I'm ignoring y'all comments. I'm just going in right now. You notice that I don't talk about the same shit people else do. That's intentional. The reason I do that is because I know everybody don't give a fuck about the same opinion being told over and over. Most of the times, everybody got the same fucking opinion, and people are just hopping on a trend. I want to kind of create the trend. Like, sometimes I've done videos like during dry seasons, right? And I've had like literal blogs and articles. Watch, like, people who run in our journalists for articles and blogs will watch my videos, and then they'll literally like create their own fucking stories and headlines inspired by my video, but would never give me credit, which is fine. I get it. We live in a copy and paste society, especially people who do commentary on the internet. But I purposely talk about things that not everybody's talking about. I'll purposely go online, the web, TikTok, find stuff, and I'll like make new stuff that people need to talk about and who should be in the loop about. Because I don't want to fucking hear about Cardi B and the fucking Kardashians every fucking week. I can't stand hearing people's. I can't stand hearing about Cardi B, the Kardashians, and this. I don't give a fuck to hear about these same people. Like, 50 commentary channels, 200 blogs are reposting it. And if you don't follow blogs and you're not into gossip channels and blogs and like news and headlines, someone on the news just mentioned it. Somebody in your inner circle just talked about it. Somebody that's around you just brought it up, and they just played a TikTok in the back. Like, everybody's talking about the same shit. I don't want to hear about the same shit every fucking day. So that's why I try to mix it up. Like, a lot of people weren't talking about the Ananda Lewis situation when I talked about the doctors and the nurses calling her out. Not many people were talking about that. The Shara 7 thing, when that one blogger called out Shara 7 for being a witch. That other situation where I talked about, let's see, It's Bambi, for example, like my recent about It's Bambi, where she literally threw up and she was having this crazy ass mental breakdown on life. Not many people were talking about that. Things like that are what make me want to create more content that stands out. Like, hell, I have a video that I literally have notes, right? Like, I have notes, baby. I take my commentary and going in and creating like content seriously. Like, I got videos that are literally saved to my phone where I'm like, okay, I gotta make this, I gotta make that. After I get off a live, I'm gonna crack open that bottle of wine in my fucking fridge and I'm gonna start working on my next video that not many people are talking about. I want to talk about things that everybody will be interested in, because the way content creation works is this, and I want to give people this kind of take if you want to be into content creation or if you are a consumer of it, even if you don't care for it, right? Many people don't know what they want when they go on the internet. They want to be surprised. Everybody wants like a hit of dopamine. Like, oh, I'm bored. Like I'm off. I'm on break right now. Like, let me be like, people don't know what's going to interest them. Like, you have to create stuff that people will be interested in. And my realm is like media, journalism, commentary. So I want to talk about things that are separate, that are have people like, oh yeah, wait, what? I didn't hear about this. That's what I want. So yeah, that's why I don't talk about or follow the most generic bullshit that all your favorite fucking commentators talk about. Fuck all them other commentaries. I'm not talking about the same shit they're talking about. I don't fucking care. I don't give a fuck about Cardi B. I don't give a fuck about the Kardashians. I don't give a fuck about Nicki Minaj. I don't give a fuck about these. I don't fucking care. Okay, they're boring. They do the same shit. And then I don't want people to watch my video unless I really care about the topic and just be like, oh yeah, like I remember, like, you know, your take was very similar to this person. Like, this is why I've made videos and people are like, oh my god, you're copying this person. I ain't copying shit, bitch. I literally have my own fucking thoughts and opinions. Or I'll like purposely try to look deeper into shit and do commentary in a different way, talking about certain things. So I really want people to be moved and like feel like they're in the know and not like in the fucking loop of the same hamster wheel, the same shit. Ugh. But anyways, let me read some of your comments because I have been ignoring them for the entire live, and I've been talking shit literally on as it says on the screen or wherever the fuck you're watching this shit on. It literally says I've been on here for like over 40 minutes, and I've just been going in. This could have been a whole fucking YouTube video or a podcast. Let me see. Let me read some of these. Someone said looking like the 100-yard stare. Oh yeah, with the TikTokers, where they'd be like this. But they don't be doing any fucking commentary, just sitting on their fucking ass, literally with a green screen. No commentary, nothing useful. They're fucking useless. So true, though. I hate it. Thank you, Choice, for your commentary. So smart, great topic. Thank you. I appreciate you for coming in. I appreciate you for joining. Thank you for the support. And hey, Long Beach Jets, you always come and show mad love. Yeah, yep. I'm sorry. I'm trying to catch up with these comments. Oh, I see. Okay, what's up? Hi, Troy. I finally joined your live due to the time zone difference. I really can't tune in, LOL. Anyways, love from South Africa. I've been watching since I was 16. Thank you, Ismails. I don't know if you're still in here. I'm just not reading comments, but I appreciate you. And listen, I'll start going live a little bit more earlier because, listen, I'll be real. Sometimes I'd be fucking bored. I'd be tired. I'd be having issues. I'd be pacing around. I'd be like literally writing video. Like I'd be writing outlines for new content. So sometimes I don't get the fucking energy to be making live streams early in the day. I will do more live streams early in the day. Like I'll start coming on early, but sometimes I'd be having anxiety. I'd be like, okay, like I'd be like literally typing on my phone, like, okay, let's talk about this, talk about that. Like I just be, and then I'd be going through my own personal shit, and I'd be having to plan trips. And then in a couple of days, like I gotta get the fuck out of here and take my ass back to Africa. Sometimes I just don't have the fucking energy to go live earlier. I wish I could, because some of y'all live in Ireland, Belgium, Africa. Like, y'all live in so many amazing places, and I wish some of y'all overseas could watch me, but I just can't. Let's see. Oh my God. Hey, Sadiddy, thank you for the super chat. I greatly appreciate you. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you. I'm sorry. Let me keep watching. Let me keep reading. I'm not ignoring comments. I promise y'all. Thank you. I'm 26 now. I'm watching 16. I appreciate you. Thank you. I appreciate the fact that you literally have stuck around for so long. Let me see some of these comments. For those who are coming in here and telling me what the fuck you're talking about, watch the fucking playback. I talked about a lot of shit. I went in and I talked my shit for like a whole 40 minutes. And now I'm ready to take a break before I talk some more shit. So let me read some of these comments. Hey, Star God, been rocking with YouTube since Soldier Boy days. Wait, been rocking with YouTube since you've been rocking with YouTube since Soldier Boy days, yup. When Soldier Boy got all those millions of downloads, he was one of the first rappers to make over $1 million on ringtones. Soldier Boy killed the digital era. Like if he had blew up in like I would say 2020 in the era of TikTok, he probably would have been way more famous and way more respected. But Soldier Boy was for the time for sure. You always had the good catfish, honey. That's funny. I didn't know you were in marketing. Social media marketing to be exact. Because what I do is social media marketing. Like I built my whole brand off of just understanding and studying algorithms. So like technically yes, because I'm in the social media marketing, which can be, YouTube, social media, TikTok, and more. So yeah, and thank you, Uni, for the super chat. I appreciate you. Thank you, Uni. Une, that's a pretty ass name. Oh my God. Hey, Homer's Bear. Is that Dominican peso? Thank you for the Dominican peso. That's very kind. I appreciate that. I was literally just in the Dominican Republic. I love it there. People are kind of crazy over there. I was in Santo Domingo, but I still love it there. Yes, brands are now going more towards TikTok. So when you see things like McDonald's or Carl's Jr. or Geico, a lot of them will prefer to rather push their shit onto TikTok because TikTok creators will likely accept, less money sometimes because there's so many of them. And a lot of them have no fucking experience. They just literally film content on their phone, right? So with YouTubers, a lot of us can charge a crazy good amount for content and for like an insert in our videos. TikTokers, there's so many of them. There's so many, right? So many. And it's so easy to get good engagement if you're pretty or have a decent enough following from viral content. So yeah, a lot of them are on TikTok. I watched it in 2016. Thank you, Corey. I appreciate that. Hey, Aisha. YouTube never gave me my donation. Maybe so I turned it off. Really? That's weird. Well, YouTube does give you donations. They just take 50%. So yes. To answer the person's questions, it sounds like you're a streamer, but to give you some clarity, if you want to cash at me instead of sending a super chat, you can do that. Literally, this is my cash app right here. If you'd like to, no pressure. But YouTube, they literally take like 50% of our super chat. So if you send me like $10, YouTube is probably going to take like literally $5 out of that. So that's just something to know. If you wanted me to get all the super chats, you can just cash app it right here because that's just how YouTube rolls. I've been watching the alligator mukbangs. I appreciate that. Thank you. Let's see. Of course, Une. I love your name. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. Une. I feel like it's Une or Une. Une. Do you still get paid a portion if we skip the ad after the mandatory time slot? Yes, I still do. It's just with ad revenue, just to give you guys some clarity for those who are just coming in. If you watch my ad in the video, I get paid more money if you watch it all the way through. If you click on it, it's the same rule. The same rule applies. If you skip it, I still get paid, but just more if you clicked on it and engaged with it more. So if you want to watch my ads, feel free to, but if not, it's all good. You can skip them shits or even download YouTube Red. I'm not going to lie. The ads are fucking annoying, okay? You know how when you watch my ads and it says the ad is like 45 seconds? That is not me. I do not control how long the ads are. Hell, I don't even control what ads you fucking get. If it were up to me, I'd pick whatever fucking ads I wanted. It just depends on what I talk about and the keywords I say. So if I say things such as like Geico, car insurance, movie theaters, cinema, movie theaters, cinema, movie theaters, car insurance, TripAdvisor, Expedia, booking trips, vacation, McDonald's, KFC. That stuff is automatically going to scan what I'm saying, and it's literally going to like play those kind of ads. And you're going to see that, which is nice because some of those ads are premiums. Like ads that you see about like, car dealerships, those are like basic ads. But ads like involving fast food or like, for example, like if there's a new movie coming out in movie theaters, when you see those kind of ads, those are usually premium ads. Or if you see an ad that's like more than 20 seconds, honestly, an ad that's more than 10 seconds, more than likely that's a premium ad, an ad that's very valuable and worth a lot. And that means whoever is putting that ad on the YouTube video is really pushing it and really wants the ad to do well and be seen. That's why sometimes you'll see a fucking ad and it literally is 30 seconds and you can't even fucking skip it. So yeah, it depends on what I say. Like I really wish I could pick some of the ads, but you can't. It just depends on what you talk about and the kind of content you choose. And these advertisers, they pick the categories that they want their ads to be shown. Like Geico will not put their, unless I say Geico make a video about car insurance, they're not gonna put their ads on my shit. They just don't give a fuck. They don't care. Like if anything, most of the ads that I get are from like food places. Most of the ads I get are from like movies that are coming out, TV shows, because I'm talking about commentary and pop culture, movies, a premiere, or like a local event. So if you're like literally in a country where there's a local event going on, they'll put those kind of ads in my video, depending on where you live. I'm 16. I stopped using TikTok years ago because of the prevalent misinformation. Like, it's annoying. Yeah, it's annoying. I'm going to catch up with you guys. Sorry if I'm like out of this. I'm like literally lost in the comments. Like, I'm not even on track. Hey, yes. And their algorithm just randomly throws you in on people's pages. Yep. Yes, you will scroll forever. Yes, TikTok is designed to keep you on the app. So, yes, you're being manipulated and fucked over and tricked on TikTok. Essentially, if you are on TikTok, it's predicting your every move, how fast you type, the kind of content you put out, the kind of shit you post. It's all a setup. It's meant to keep you on the app for literally at least an hour. Like, you're literally scrolling through like what seems to be 10 TikTok, but then before you know it, you literally just spent a whole hour on the app. More time than you spent on YouTube. And you don't realize it because it's meant to fuck with your head. Like, it's meant to trigger that dopamine effect. That's why so many people's brains are so fried. That's why people have like shit attention spans. And that's why people can't even like, sometimes I remember I was in a fucking like Uber one time and this guy was watching fucking Instagram reels. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, oh, like, that shit pissed me the fuck off. But I had an Uber driver really watching Instagram reels while he was driving. Like, people, like, I'll be on the bus or the train and there's like mad people just watching TikToks out loud. Like, not even with their headphones, just watch them just out loud because they're so used to doing it in their free time that their mentality and their social awareness is just fried, like a fucking fried egg, essentially. Yep. Oh, you hate when they do that too? Hey, community. I'm sorry. I'm just scrolling through comments late. Yeah, with the TikTokers and their lazy ass content. Yep. Oh, someone said I barely even touch that damn TikTok app. I try not to. I only use TikTok when I'm looking for something. If I'm bored, okay, yeah, sure. But it's just pointless scrolling. Like, unless it's giving me some benefit, I don't really care. TikTok gives me a lot of my information sometimes. Well, information in terms of like viral videos. Like, if there's something going on like the world and I want more clarity and I want to see like what's been broke, I'll go on TikTok. Sometimes I'll go on my For You page and I'll just scroll and I'll look for, I'll just look for ideas. Like, sometimes I'll just be like going through blocks where I'll be like, oh my God, like I want a video idea. I don't know what the fuck to talk about. I don't know what to post. Like, I'm frozen. But then when I scroll through TikTok, I'm like, oh my God, that's a great idea. Let me just do some research on that. That's a great topic to discuss. TikTok gives you ideas. And sometimes a lot of y'all who are job hunting or looking for new restaurants or recommendations, sometimes TikTok can be useful. But now TikTok is filled with a bunch of misinformation now. Sometimes you can't even trust the viral videos you see because it might be AI. And then a lot of times when you look for restaurant recommendations on TikTok is such a piece of shit sometimes where when you go on TikTok, there's times where like you'll look for restaurants and then it'll be some fucking raggedy bitch saying, oh my God, you guys will be so shocked at this new restaurant that's located on 8th Street. Guess what's going on? They're literally serving the best oysters ever. Oh my God. Meanwhile, them shits look cheap, sun-dry, and old and rancid as fuck. Or they give that TikTok content creator a whole bunch of free food. They'll literally give content creators a bunch of free food, be like, here's $2,000, and then the food be trash. The food is literally trash. So sometimes you gotta be very picky sometimes with recommendations on TikTok. Where like, I'm gonna be real with you, sometimes the recommendations on TikTok are trash. And then on top of that, sometimes TikTok can suck because sometimes a restaurant will get blown up and become super popular off of social media. And then you go and it's trash. And the only reason it's so popular is because the owner paid for mad marketing. And that's done a lot too. A lot of times when you go to restaurants or you try diners or whatever you want to try, these owners are giving out thousands of dollars to TikTokers with big platforms like, hey, like how much for a review? How much? 800, 900, 2,000? Yeah, no problem. Here's 3,000. Here's 4,000. Here's 2,000. Here's 800. Here's 1,000. Oh, I can't pay you, but I'll give you free food every month if you do like a review, like, you know, every single month or every other month. And that marketing, it's free. It's cheaper than having to pay for billboards. Like paying for a billboard or paying for like an ad in the radio is way more expensive and not as effective as TikTok. So yeah, or like paying for a yellow page ad or paying for an ad in a magazine or like putting flyers on people's cars about your mixtape that nobody's gonna fucking buy or about your shitty ass pizza restaurant that sells stale ass pizzas. Like that is more, it's more lucrative to do it on TikTok. So they'll pay you ridiculous amount of money in their pocket. And believe it or not, a lot of content creators are underpaid. And a lot of content creators on TikTok. Listen, let me give you all the tea. I'm gonna tell y'all what the fuck they're not gonna tell you because I've been on the internet for a long ass time. It's been 10 years of consistently using the internet. I've been making videos for years, but it's been 10 years of consistently having a brand on the internet, a decade. A lot of these brands are taking advantage of TikTokers. They're taking advantage of y'all. They're taking advantage of y'all because they know that y'all are fucking stupid. They'll be like, oh, here's $200. Like, here you go. Like, do an ad for me. And then some of y'all will do it. Meanwhile, you have like over 100,000 followers. And then they're taking advantage of you because they know that you don't know any fucking better. You don't have a management, you don't have a PR team, or you don't know your worth, or you don't know how your reach is valuable. Some of these companies will literally pay some of y'all for like a quick little ad. Like and I know because I've been through, like I've been taken advantage of before when I was like pretty new and didn't really know better. But TikTokers have it the worst because there's so many of them that don't know their worth, and because the space is so saturated, many of them kind of have a mentality of like, oh yeah, whatever, like it's money. Money is money. Because TikTok doesn't pay them shit. TikTok pays people fucking crumbs, motherfucker. Like y'all are getting crumbs on TikTok. That's how much y'all are getting paid. Like it's actually insane. Like unless you actually have a big established following, TikTok do not pay much at all. It just doesn't. Like if you have like millions of followers, TikTok will pay you okay. But even at that, they still take most of your fucking money, which sucks. So just be like, the fuck, like TikTok is unfair to content creators. And then brands are just like, hey, sign with us. If you sign with us, then, you know, we'll give you brand deals all the time. And then those brand deals aren't worth much. Like people are getting paid $150 for a brand deal and they just take it because they think that, oh, whatever, like at least I'm making something. People don't know how social media marketing works. People don't want to do research. People don't want to apply themselves. People don't want to study the algorithm, the markets, and people who are on social media sometimes, especially on TikTok, you know, looking for donations, like Jason Nash, just begging, saying, "Let's go, like it up, like up the live, like up the live." Those people won't be around for long because then they'll get burnt out and sick of the fact that TikTok is fucking them over. Because TikTok is a very sick fuck app for just not paying creators fairly. But I get it to some degree because how can you pay people fairly when they gave you an algorithm? They gave you this algorithm where you can get famous so much easier compared to YouTube. On YouTube, you have to rank high. Like your title has to stand out and you have to have good watch time. That's how you'll be seen on YouTube. If somebody watches your video for like more than a minute, you're gonna get pushed to the algorithm. Somebody watches your video and most people are clicking off and don't care, or don't click on your video at all, or barely engage in comment, like YouTube was not gonna push you. But TikTok don't give a fuck if you are barely engaged. If people are like liking or commenting, even if they don't even know the context of the video, TikTok will push it. The longer somebody watches your video, the more people like your videos, the more your videos will grow. This is for most platforms, but TikTok makes it easier. So I hope that makes sense. Let me watch some of these. Oh my God. I hope nobody comes on here and starts mentioning Mary Jane Byram again. I'm tired of hearing that girl's fucking names. If you're getting scammed, you're a fucking idiot. It's more people getting. First of all, how the fuck are people falling for her fucking hair oil scams? This girl's selling fucking hair oil, and people are just like, "Oh my gosh, she scams me." Well, yeah, she a hustler. She from New Jersey. Of course, she scammed you. Hey, Choice, you're one of the most entertaining reporters on YouTube. Thank you. And again, I'm not ignoring your comments. If it looks like I'm not seeing your comment, it's because I'm just all over the place. Like I'll be venting and talk my fucking shit, and I'll like ramble, and then I'll lose track. I'm like literally just now catching up with comments. If you're selling shit, crackhead apps are needed, right? Sorry, y'all. I'm just like scrolling. Hey, Silent Guardian. The reason I choose YouTube is because it used to feel more free and you could interact more, but now they just throw your content into random algorithms and you hardly reach your intended audience. Yeah, typically. Twitter's never going anywhere because Twitter is X now, and Twitter's cool. Twitter is just like its own little lane. I don't think it's going anywhere. And now it's not even Twitter. Now that shit is X. Twitter ain't going no fucking where. Oh my god, it's been on here. I've been on here for 59 minutes. An hour fucking flies. Thank you for everyone that's been watching, and shout out to all these people that are in this bitch. First of all, whatever the viewership and timestamp is, can y'all like the fucking live? Can y'all like the live? Like, please like the live. Like, thumbs up the live and show me that you actually want to see more lives. Because I want to go live like every motherfucking week or every 2 weeks. Because why not? But like the live, show me that y'all are engaged. Because sometimes people will tell me like, do more lives. But like, how do I know if I should do more if no one's gonna fucking like them? So let's like the live, please. Let's hit thumbs up. Y'all can easily do that. And if you're watching the playback, feel free to give me a nice comment letting me know that you made it this far. But like the live. Show love. Like the live. So I know to keep doing these shits. Do you think Twitter will get banned? Probably not. Let's see. Who controls your YouTube comments on your YouTube? Why does my comment keep getting deleted? You're probably using trigger words. Like you're probably commenting links or like commenting spam words that say like, subscribe, or whatever that filters out. I don't control nothing. Like I read comments, but I don't like sometimes I have to like manually go there and like literally review the comments. I actually do that right now. Let me actually go. I'm actually right now. Hold on. Let me see. Can I like do this? Can I do this? Can I do this? Hold on. I want to see if I can actually share my screen with y'all. Hold on. Give me a second. Shift S. Oh shit. It's actually about to work. Oh my god. Is it gonna work? Is it gonna work? Is it gonna work? Hold on. Wow. Holy shit. Hold on. Can y'all see my screen? Can y'all see my screen? Holy shit, that's actually really cool. I don't know how to do this. I don't know how to undo it, but I'm gonna just let y'all see, okay? So hold on. Let me make this a little bit easier. Hold on. Sorry, my bad. Let me do this now. Okay. Okay. So this is my YouTube comment section, right? This is my YouTube channel. Hello, 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 hello. Don't be alarmed. So this is like my recent comments on my recent YouTube video about my unpopular opinion. So this is like my held tab. As you guys can see, you see where my mouse is? This is my held on the review tab. So these are comments that I literally have to review for some odd reason because YouTube feels as though that's not good. And I'm glad I learned how to share my screen now. Like now I'm gonna be a lot more. Let's see. I'm gonna be a lot more useful with this. So you see where it says her family literally fucking sucks. Yep. See, and there's nothing wrong with that comment. Like, there's nothing wrong with some of these comments. I literally have to click the check mark to approve them. Let me see. Let me see. Team Witch Forever. I don't know why these are in spam. At 5 minutes, these are my videos about Shara7 being a witch. I found Shara on her witch. See, what the fuck is wrong with YouTube? Like, YouTube got me fucked up. They literally be putting all these random comments that I've never seen before. And like I have to literally manually review them. There's nothing wrong. Even if it's a hate comment, like I'll still review it. I'll still review it. Like none of these are worth spamming. None of these. None of these are bad. I was delivered from witchcraft. Shara7 is a witch and she has been sent. See, a lot of these are videos, like old videos. Like, why the fuck are they doing this? Let me just click the check. I can click the check mark right here. Look at this. I'm here for the Mary Jane Byron algorithm. Don't mess with Americans. Okay, okay. I'm sorry. Let me just literally fuck. Like, this is my screen. Like, I'm giving y'all the behind the scenes of shit. Approve. Approve multiple comments. Yes, approve all this shit. I literally have to approve all this stuff. So yeah, that's just giving you a gist of like what the fuck is going on. I'm just like, what the hell? So yeah, let's see. Let me get off of this shit. So yeah, I hope you guys can kind of get where I'm coming from, where they literally just put a bunch of random shit like in the spam folder. Like none of those comments are bad. I got off because I know some of y'all are probably like wondering like what's going on. I'll show you guys more stuff. Like I'm actually really glad I learned how to share my screen. I literally just learned how to share my screen recently. I'm kind of in a good mood now. Like now I can start showing you guys YouTube videos. What's up, though, Trace? I'm doing good. Hey, TIK TOK, what's up? It's the curse words. Yeah, sometimes it can be the curse words. TikTok was overwhelming. Uninstalled after a few days. It is overwhelming. It's a lot going on. Of like, people like harming themselves, crime, police body cams. Let's see, food. Let's see, people ranting, people venting, people in public fighting or arguments. Like it's always some shit on TikTok that can be overwhelming. And the thing about TikTok is that it's billions of people posting every fucking minute. Billions of people scrolling or typing or posting shit, so it's always something new. And sometimes it can like fuck people. Like people are always like desensitized. Like if you could watch literally a cat literally like crying, and then you'll be annoyed or sad, and then like it and comment, and the next you see somebody doing some funny ass dance like with their cat, and it's just like what the fuck, like that can't be healthy long term. I can take TikTok in doses, but anytime I go on TikTok, I always set my intentions mentally. It's like a spiritual attack on TikTok because I feel like our mentalities and our attention spans are being attacked. So when you use these kind of apps, please, for the love of God, set your intentions with everything you fucking consume and put inside your body. Put an intention of, I want to do this for temporary enjoyment. I want to do this because I know that it'll just bring me temporary or it'll help me find knowledge. Go actively seek something and TikTok won't fuck you up. You got people, like there's times where like I'll literally be at the fucking grocery store. Excuse me, I'm sorry, but parents watching this, y'all need to check y'all little ugly ass kids. Because let me tell you something, let me tell you why I'm so irritated. Y'all need to check y'all ugly ass fucking kids, because sometimes I'll be walking at a fucking grocery store and tell me why I'll literally have kids fucking randomly bumping into me. Like, why is your kid bumping into me because they're glued to their fucking phone? Like, I'll see kids like this. And I literally would be like, excuse you, pardon you, because they don't even fucking pay attention when they fucking walk sometimes. Yeah, a lot of these fucking kids are just fucked up. Fucked up. Brain fog, like fucking crazy. Mentality all fucked up. Yeah. Everything. Sorry, I just got distracted. I had a friend text me. Trace, what are your thoughts on Love Island? I don't have a problem with Love Island. Love Island is whatever. I don't watch dating shows. Personally, I'm more so into like Flavor Flav, Flavor of Love, and Pop the Balloon is okay. Like I don't mind it. It's okay. I don't really watch it in my free time unless I'm with somebody. But stuff like that intrigues and entertains me. So yeah. Oh, someone says, "Sir, stick to our comments, please." Yeah. Oh yeah. My bad. I'm gonna pay attention. My mind has just been all over the place. Yep. If you robot your comments, they won't show up. T, because YouTube sucks. Censors me all the time, and I'm not ever selling anything. It censors in trigger phrases or words. Make sure everything closed for your privacy. Yeah, everything's closed for sure. Everything's definitely closed. Let's see. Hopefully, TikTok was overwhelming. Uninstalled after a few days. I already read these. Sorry, I'm just late. I'm just not catching up. That's sad. I remember in 1999, they said we would turn into zombies. We definitely are. Did they say that? I remember them saying that the world was going to end like in 99. Well, I mean, after 99, when we hit the 2000 era, like I remember them saying that computers were going to crash because there was like no calendar years for the year 2000 for a lot of people, especially the Mayan people. Like, they had a calendar for every year except for the year 2000. And that blew up and made the whole world stop. That's an LA thing. What's the LA thing? I'm sorry, Leak. I didn't see your shit. The new AI videos are triggering to me too. Our elders are watching these and really believe it. It's a lot of beggars on the TikTok app. Absolutely. Twitter is accessible for stan parasocial people and it's so insane. Yeah, TikTok is the same way too. So with TikTok, everybody has like a parasocial relationship with each other. It feels like it's a community. It just branches and brings everyone together. So sometimes when somebody posts something on TikTok, you think that it revolves around the whole world, right? So people essentially are on TikTok building communities. There's stitching, there's duets, there's joining each other's lives. Like, it's just a big community where we're all being connected without actually being in the presence of one another. That's why, like I said this in my unpopular opinions video, which if you haven't seen my unpopular opinions video, can y'all do me a favor? Can y'all go actually leave a like on my unpopular opinions video if you can? And go leave a like on my video about Share 7 and my other video about Bambi if you can, because I don't know what the fuck is wrong with YouTube's algorithm. I don't know why they're not pushing my video. Like, I'm not saying like, yes, go like my video. I'm telling you right. Like, it's more like I'm annoyed because I thought my Bambi video or my Share 7 video would do a lot better. But I don't know what's wrong with YouTube's algorithm. Like, I don't know what's going on. Like, something's just off. Something's off. Sorry, y'all. I'm just straightening up my wig. Getting my wig together. Great advice. Happy resonating with you, of course. TikTok equals the most extreme brain rot. Okay, now I'm caught up on comments. So if you're watching this and you wanted me to like comment, respond to your comment, I'm responding now. Like, I'm caught up. I just had to read through the comments. Okay, so someone said, thank you for telling thank you for so much for telling us that you really do need to protect yourself spiritually before going on TikTok. Yes, set some intentions. Say, I'm only using this. Even if you say it to yourself, I'm looking for something. Because then you're gonna catch yourself watching TikTok, and they're gonna watch TikTok for 2 hours until you fulfill that thing. Like, you don't know what your brain needs. Like, some of y'all are depressed, going through shit mentally, whether it be like with finances or unemployment or whatever the fuck is going on in your life, and you're on TikTok looking for something. You should be looking for a job. You should be looking for, I don't know, like an opportunity. You should be looking for peace or a good food recommendation because you're out of town. Tell yourself that you're looking for something right when you open the app. Right when the app pops up, tell yourself that. Or just tell yourself that you're just looking for temporary escapism instead of just scrolling on it, because you'll be scrolling on it for like 3 hours and you'll just be looking for the next dopamine hit and you won't know what's wrong with you. You'll literally be on TikTok like this. Like this. Like this is literally how a lot of y'all look. You're staring at a fucking piece of glass for hours out of the day. Like, and you're close up to it. What if I recorded you and showed you your facial expressions and how often they change from like on TikTok? Like, what if I showed you a recording of that? What if I told you TikTok can low-key see or know your facial expressions when you're on the app? And they're using that to collect data on your app so they can eventually sell you shit. It's okay, y'all. It's okay. We're all going to die eventually. But just giving you guys that piece of information. TikTok is literally a setup. It's a great app, but use it to your advantage and only look for something. Just like when you're on YouTube and you intentionally search for stuff, that's why a lot of us have more of a connection with YouTubers. YouTubers are people that we've searched for, or they popped up on our recommendations around a subject that we're passionate about, and it made us feel something. TikTok is just random. There's no titles. You're just scrolling. You're just scrolling, all well scrolling. YouTube, you get to think about whether you want to click on it. So, even with me, like when I post videos on YouTube, there's over 1 billion people that probably saw me like on their homepage or on their recommendations. And those billion people chose not to click. But maybe 1,000 people or 50,000 or 200,000 decided to click. That's just how YouTube is. With TikTok, everything is just shoved down your throat. See, do you like this? Do you like that? Oh, you don't? Okay, then we're going to stop recommending you this kind of stuff. We're going to pivot it towards people that are in that age demographic on TikTok, people that are around 35, 38, 42, 51. Like, we'll pivot it towards their direction because people in your generation don't like that kind of content. So we'll pivot it this way. So everything is pivoted to like cater and make everybody addicted. Oh, you're not addicted? You're not engaged with that kind of content? Okay, cool. We're going to pivot things in this direction because we saw that maybe a week ago you liked this kind of content, or you were searching for this on TikTok out of boredom, and we're gonna push more stuff. Or like, we also scan your data on TikTok, and because we scan your data, Twitch, we know what you've been searching for on Google and on YouTube, and we're going to use that data in those cookies that we've analyzed against you, and we're going to recommend you those things since we can't figure out what you like in the algorithm. We'll just literally surf through your web and surf through the Wi-Fi that you're connected to, because your phone is connected to Wi-Fi as well, and we're going to just literally recommend you whatever we think. We're going to scan your information to figure, and TikTok can do that. TikTok can literally figure out, because of the lack of privacy, the shit that you're searching for on different tabs in your phone, and it can recommend you these things, and it's meant to keep you on the app. And whoever controls the data controls the people. They know what to sell you. They know what you're going to buy. They know what you're going to like. So yeah, keep that in mind. Instagram kind of does the same thing too, but TikTok is on another level. America just doesn't have a taste of that pie. They just don't know what that pie tastes like, and they want it. America wants it. They want it. They don't want to get rid of it. They want it. They can't beat them, so they want to join them. I'm sorry. Someone said, I'm sorry. Don't worry, Choice. I've been busy and hadn't had time to watch new videos. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that, Aaliyah. If you get a chance to watch it, feel free to. I post a lot of interesting videos lately. Okay, so somebody said, are you going to speak on Malik Taylor? RIP to him. Okay, so I'll talk about Malik Taylor. Maybe I'll do a dedicated video. I didn't know much about him at all. I just knew his channel from like seeing him randomly on TikTok. And then I've seen some of his videos about baddies and doing breakdowns on baddies. And I remember I saw his video about Krishan. That was the first video I ever watched about Malik Taylor. And, I remember I subscribed to him literally a couple days before he died, which is crazy. And apparently he knew Lovely T, which was crazy because I'm really cool with Lovely T. Me and her are cool. I haven't seen her in a while, but I didn't know that they were cool. And then also Malik Taylor, he has showed me love in the past, and I didn't know this. Like, one of my friends literally had to text me and say, Choice, Malik Taylor died. I'm like, who is that? Who the fuck is that? But then I remember, like, oh, this guy, like the unpopular party. Like, that's what I know him as on YouTube. I know him as the channel that says the unpopular party. So I didn't know his name, and people are telling me he used to show me love and shit like that, which I think is really amazing. That's really awesome. But people are saying that, his death was ruled an accident. He fell off, and some people think it's a setup and a whole bunch of shit. And I don't know. Like, I just know that he had some really sad, weird, freak, crazy accident. And now conspiracy theories are rolling in. I see blogs posting him, and I'm like, whoa, like, maybe I'll talk about it. But I don't know. Would y'all want to see that? Do enough of y'all care about my thoughts and opinions on that? Because I did pick up on some things, and someone did send me an email thinking that, that it was a setup and something happened. Like, someone just sent me a big ass email, like a conspiracy email on what the fuck they think happened to Malik Taylor. I should show y'all, but I don't want to put this person's email out there. But they show, if y'all want to see it, I'll show it to y'all. But someone gave me a list of conspiracy theories of what they think happened to Malik Taylor. It was a long ass email. So if y'all want to see it, I'll show y'all. But anyways, on to the next. Do you plan on touching on the Tamar Braxton situation with her husband? Sure, why not? Let's see how you answer this question about the unpopular party. Somebody said, what's your skincare routine? You still look 26, Trace. Thank you, dear. Skincare routine, CeraVe lotion or Lubriderm lotion. So lotions that have like hyaluronic acid, those are usually cool. Just a little bit of boom, boom, boom. Not too much. Just a little bit of dab. Then you're done. A silk pillowcase does help. And I also don't wash my face in the morning. So all the built up oil and all that stuff hydrates and cleans my skin. I usually only clean my face if I'm going to leave the house and take a shower. But I typically don't scrub and wash my face every morning. I just don't do that. Like, I just let my face oils do the talking. I sleep on a silk pillowcase. They tend to be expensive depending on where you buy them. And just, I drink water. I don't drink a lot of soda. But it's usually, honestly, it's just CeraVe lotion, Lubriderm lotion. Cetaphil is okay too. It's okay. And then just a silk pillowcase. Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna catch up on comments. Sorry, I've been like lacking. Make a video on Christians forcing their religion. I think I already talked about that in one video. Thank you for talking about Leopold in the Congo. I appreciate you watching and enjoying it. I had to talk about that. Like, that's a very interesting subject that I learned about recently, and I wanted to share it. Shout out to a lot of the Congolese people that have showed me love. I love the Congolese. Y'all are so fine. And I love the Congolese. There's so many of y'all in London, though. I've only ever met Congolese people in London and one time in California, in LA. But I love the Congolese people. I love their food, too. I have this Congolese restaurant that I go to in London. I forgot what it's called. Congolese food in London. It's really good. If you live in London, you probably know what I'm talking about. But it's a Congolese restaurant in London. I forgot what it's called. In London, UK. I forgot what it's called. It's called something. Oh, Deluxe Mana. That's what I eat. That's the best food I've had in London. Deluxe Mana. Go to Deluxe Mana for Congolese. It's the most popular Congolese restaurant in London. Go there. It's like fusion though, I'll be honest, but it's mostly Congolese food. I never downloaded TikTok and I deleted Zeus months ago. Best mental growth ever since. Yeah, I don't have Zeus. I let my subscription expire. I don't give a fuck about Zeus Network. I let my subscription expire because they lost me after the pilot of Baddies Africa. After that bitch made that crazy ass comment, your face like Emmett Till, done. I didn't even care anymore. I don't care about Zeus. I don't care about Baddies Africa. I don't know if the show is still gonna be on or last a long time, but I don't care about Zeus. I don't want to waste my time or money. My subscription is canceled and that's it. There's nothing special about that platform. I only watched it for baddies when they first came out because I was a big fan of Bad Girls Club. But I'm good, baby. I'm good. Y'all can have that trash ass bullshit. It's not entertaining. It's lame as fuck, and there's no storyline. Keep it. Your data is so valuable. Yep, your data is very valuable. You gotta be careful on TikTok. Facebook does. Yep, a lot of social media platforms do it. Yes, yes. I supported Malik Taylor. Hey Nani, first of all, thank you for the love. I supported Malik Taylor channel. I could feel through the screen that he was a great person. Yeah, he seemed like a really chill and sweet guy from watching his content, but I've only seen a few of his videos. I've never really been fully engaged. Oh, hey Cheeto, this is your first time catching one of my lives. I appreciate that. I've been here before you lost weight. Oh my god. Well, thank you so much. That was like literally 5 years ago. And I appreciate those who remember me for being heavy set and as big as a fucking well and as big as a house. Someone said I didn't know who he was, but if you could make a video, I'd definitely watch. Okay, someone said, "Show us, child." I'll show you. Someone like sent this big ass conspiracy theory saying, "Oh my god, Troy!" Like it was a conspiracy theory about Malik Taylor, that commentary guy from YouTube that died recently, and they were like, "Choice, here's my conspiracy theory about what I think happened to him. Before he posted this video, he said X, Y, and Z. Fast forward to now, this happens and this, and then he dies." And I was like, "Wait, this Loki sounds really intense." So I'll show y'all the conspiracy theory email that somebody sent me of what they think happened to Malik. I'll show y'all, or I'll just watch it in a video. Like I'll maybe I'll just make it a video. It depends if people actually want to watch. R.I.P. He died in my city. Very scary. He died in North Carolina, or because I know he was from. I think he was from North Carolina, or no, he lived in North Carolina. Yes, he did live in North Carolina. He had just recently moved there. Yes, the less you do on your skin, the better. Like people be washing their face in the morning, putting cleansers. Don't do all that, okay? If you're gonna leave the house, okay, maybe sure, wash your face, scrub a little, but you don't have to wash your face. Sometimes a little bit of water, clean out them eye boogers is perfectly fine. Like just let the natural oils in your skin do its thing, and then just put your favorite moisturizer, something simple, not something crazy and harsh. Y'all need them fruit chemically ass lotions that smell good. Just get something simple that's unscented, and you'll be great. Preferably be something with hyaluronic acid. Hyaluronic acid is really good for your skin. It's just weird. He did an iceberg deep dive on the whole Zeus slash Baddies network, and weeks later, yeah, that's what somebody said in that email. Let me see. Do you still make from premium? Do you still make money from premium subscribers even though we don't have ads? I always wondered. Okay, this is a great question, Breeza. Okay, so some of y'all have YouTube Red where you don't get ads at all. I'll give y'all the tea. So yes, YouTubers still make money off of y'all. Like there's a separate category. So there's the category of people who get ads and then premium ads, right? So the people who have YouTube Red, we don't get paid as much if you have like ad blocker, YouTube Red. We don't get paid as much from your ad. We still get paid. but that payment is like essentially cut in half. We make more if you don't have YouTube Red to like block out ads. So yes, that's to answer your question. We still get money off of you if you have that ad blocker shit for $15 a month. Just not as much. Way less compared to if you actually just watch the ad. And just to give you kind of a good gist of things, YouTube ads can pay up to like $4 to $12 per person that sees the ad. Sometimes $2 if you post very controversial content that YouTube doesn't even care for and advertisers don't even like. You'll fuck around and only get condom commercials. Like, don't nobody give a fuck about all that shit. We live in a raw dog society. So you'll fuck around and only get condom commercials on your videos that are worth like $2. But if you're posting content that's useful and engaging, talking about car insurance, life, pop culture, you'll get really good ads, like especially tech videos. If you want to get really good ads on YouTube, make a lot of money on YouTube, tech videos, DIY videos, lifestyle videos, those do really well. Live streams too, because live streams, you're talking about different topics on many cases, and the video is so long. So advertisers they can't wait to throw themselves into your video. We don't pick the ads. It just depends on what I say. So if I say Chick-fil-A, McDonald's, KFC, Chick-fil-A, KFC, Geico, car insurance, Expedia, I'm trying to go on a trip, vacation, boom. An ad just popped up that relates to one of those topics. I don't get to pick, but depending on what the video is about, the algorithm will hear that, they'll scan it, and they'll be like, well, oh, looks like we got to throw in an ad about vacation. So you'll get an ad about a trip to the Maldives or Mykonos or a trip to Italy, and that ad might pay me pretty well, especially because I'm talking about multiple different subjects. This makes me hate Belgium. Oh, you saw my video about the Congo. Yeah, that might be a separate video. I even said that in the unpopular opinions. That could be a whole separate video. But yeah, the Congo situation was interesting. A lot of people really like that part of my unpopular opinions. I like Now That's TV. Zeus is whack. Yeah, my really good friend loves Now That's TV as well. Have you seen the Hurricane Katrina documentary on Hulu? I have not, but I definitely am up to game about what happened with Hurricane Katrina, where it really wasn't the hurricane that kind of fucked up the city. It was more so the fact that it's below sea level, and then that dam essentially cracked and broke, and then that water just poured into the whole city, destroying it, like completely obliterating the city. And New Orleans hasn't been the same since. I'm hip to game, and I'm on game about what happened with that. Horrendous. I remember the era of Hurricane Katrina. That was a scary time, very horrible time. Rappers was talking about it. You heard about it in reality TV shows. The Boondocks talked about it. That was a crazy time in history, but I definitely should watch it on Hulu, because why not? I know people still have PTSD, especially people that still live in New Orleans who were there during that time. They still have PTSD for the floods and the shutdown and all the, all the perished bodies and shit. So many bodies. You're sharing a window. What's that? My bad. I downloaded it once when Baddies first came out, and then I was like, nope. Thoughts on the light ice boy at McDonald's? The boy that was like, I just said light ice. I want light ice. I want light ice. Listen, if the boy want his light ice, he want his fucking light ice. But then again, you can't expect 5-star service at a fast food restaurant. I'm just being honest. And I work drive-through, so I know how nasty and shitty and disgusting, and you just want to stomp their face out kind of customers that come to these kind of establishments expecting 5-star service. I know how it is. I've worked cashier before. I've worked drive-through. It sucks. Those people don't get paid enough. I'll be honest. It really sucks. I was getting paid how much an hour? I think I was getting paid $8 an hour. And then there was this one girl at my job, this Dominican girl. I forgot her name. I think her name was like Angie. She was like really pretty and thick, and she was a bitch. I didn't like her at all. She was cool at first, but then she got all weird and gossipy on me. But I had this coworker named Angie. I think her name was Angie. And I remember her saying, "Oh yes, I get paid a little bit more. I get paid about $8.25, so it's $8.25." So she was kind of like trying to one up me when I told her I was only getting $8. She said, "Oh yeah, I get $8.25. If that's any better, bitch." Or was it $8.75? It was 8 something. I know that. Oh yes, you described it perfectly. Data is a new gold. TikTok has so much of your information. There's an online profile about you that you don't even see because TikTok doesn't want you to see it. They know what to sell you. They know what you like. I can only imagine if you TikTok literally can just assume your age, guess your age, and guess what kind of content you're going to engage with because it knows what you're searching. So it knows what to push you, and then it knows what to sell you. And then all these TikTok creators are making money because they're they're monetizing their TikTok videos and their live streams, and TikTok is literally getting most of the money. Like the content creators don't even make a decent fraction of the money. So yeah, data is powerful. America wants to be set up. Oh my God, 500 likes. I love that. So yes, if you're in this live stream, 700 motherfuckers in here. First of all, like the live. Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming. We're glad to have you. Pleasure to have you. Okay, pleasure to have you. Thank you, and please come again. Feel free to like the live stream because there's over 700 people in this bitch. But for those of you who just came in and I wonder what I was talking about, yeah, it piggybacks off of what this person was saying. How data is the new gold. If TikTok has your data, they can control how the fuck you see things and what you view. If TikTok wants, TikTok can literally give you an anxiety attack. It could literally show you all the horrible things that are being posted in your area, or it can show you things that it wants to literally sell you. That's TikTok for you. So yeah, data is scary. And also, be careful with those filters. Your face is being downloaded. They have your face on file. Did you know that? You're using these filters thinking shit's all cute. They have your face downloaded in their system, and there's nothing you can do about it because you gave them permission to access that, and they could probably use it for evil. And who knows what they'll do for it? Who knows if China will keep your face stored in their system? Because let's say I want to go to China and I think, oh, those, because in China they have more cameras than people, and those cameras can literally pull up your whole online profile. When you walk into China and you see cameras, that camera knows where you live, your blood type, who you are. Fuck the airport. What if they have access to it because TikTok gave them access to it for more security reasons? Like, okay, let's see if this person has a TikTok profile. Like, we're not sure who they are because, they just came to China, but they have an online profile and we can now trace it because we have access to it. Like, imagine what the Chinese app, which is what it is, it's a Chinese app, can do with your downloaded face. Imagine that. Don't be surprised if in the next 25 years you see your face or an AI robot that looks just like you doing anime corn. Don't be surprised if you see your face on a website advertised for selling Chinese chicken nuggets. They have your face. They can do what they want. It's their app, a Chinese app. You want privacy? They don't have your permission? Oh, well, you agreed to it. You know how when you opened TikTok that one time and it said, do you consent and agree to TikTok's rules and regulations? You agreed to that. You accepted it because you're continuing scrolling the app. You couldn't have you wouldn't have been able to continue to scroll the app unless you accept the terms and conditions. Did any of y'all read the terms and conditions? Did y'all read it? Because I didn't. Well, I mean, I skimmed through some parts of it and I did some research on some of the terms and conditions. So I do know some of what's in it. Like, I'd be a fool if I stood up here and said I didn't and then vouched for the terms and services and knowing what you agree to. But yeah, those terms and conditions. Ask ChatGPT to break down the problematic aspects of TikTok's terms and conditions. Just tell ChatGPT to break it down for you. What's problematic, and what's good and all that stuff. And you'll see. You'll see. It's scary. Choice, my Dominican friend, ¿qué lo que, cómo estás? ¿Qué tal? Muy bien, gracias. Let's see. I talked about so much stuff in this live stream. And again, for those of you who are interested about what I talked about, watch the playback. Advice on trying to get an entry-level job with all these jobs wanting experience, LOL, it's so annoying because I can't break into my degree career. That's so sad to hear. Honestly, lie about your experience. Lie. Who the fuck cares? They'll never know. And then on top of that, if you have the degree already, go to networking events. Ask ChatGPT or look on TikTok for networking events, or go on LinkedIn and find the people that are working in that same field and email them. Or Google their first and last name and see if their email is publicly out there somewhere. and be like, hey, I'm trying to break into the company. I have X, Y, and Z experience. I'm disappointed because I've been working really, really hard. Is there any chance you can offer me a reference? And some of them will ignore you, but many of them will say, yeah, sure, why not? If they see your LinkedIn and they see your resume, just be like, hey, this is my resume. I researched the company and I found that you work there. Any chance you can refer me? And they'll refer you. Some of them won't, but some will because they know how hard it is. So Google who works for those companies, research it. You'd be surprised. Closed mouths don't, baby, closed legs don't get fed. Closed legs don't get fed. So you better ask. Because sometimes you can get something if all you do is, sometimes in life, all you got to do is just ask. And sometimes you will get exactly what you want. Let's see. Yes, to this. Somebody said, I mean, what are they gonna do with my face? What is I don't even got nothing. I mean, you don't know. They could sell your face. They could be analyzing your facial expressions. They can store it. They can use it for whatever they want. You say, what is TikTok gonna do with your face when they scan and analyze your face? Because for those who just came in, I was just talking about how TikTok, those filters y'all are using, guess what? There's now a copy of your face in their database. Look it up. Ask ChatGPT about it. They have a whole scan, a whole copy of your face. And who knows what the wrong person can do with that information. Who knows if you could wake up one day and they can emulate and create an AI version of you and then make videos with that. And you say, wait, what the hell is going on? I never agreed. Yes, you did. Yeah, you did. You did agree to that. You're on TikTok. You're using a Chinese platform where they have no privacy, where there's more cameras than people. You agree to it. So yeah, keep that in mind. It's deeper than there's a deeper reason why America wants to get rid of TikTok. It's not just they want to silence the truth. They don't give a fuck about TikTok that much. They want to make some of that money because everybody's too obsessed with it to just get rid of it. Let's see. Choice, your skin looks so good. I appreciate that. Thank you. Let's see. Somebody said exactly why I upload my pictures in those AI generators. Wow. Chinese chicken nuggets. I don't know where the fuck I got that from. I just said that. Everything made in China. They might as well be making chicken too. I mean, they already making genetically modified fruit. You can even get organic fruit nowadays. Exactly, Geraldine. Professor Choice, Dripping Jewels. Thank you, Noel. I appreciate the super chat. And yes, I try my best. Somebody said if you want to make content on TikTok, you better use a ton of makeup and wigs and some costumes, lol. Most people don't even think that far. None of my friends care about politics, and it makes me feel hopeless. Yeah, a lot of people don't care about politics because they feel like they're in control of their own destiny, which to some degree you can be. But I mean, yeah, I don't give a fuck about politics that much either, but I do pay attention. I care enough to pay attention, know what's going on. Like, okay, I'll pay attention. Like, okay, I know what's going on with the inflation and what the tariffs are. The fact that minimum wage is being increased in some places, and then politicians are being greedy, and the fact that wage hasn't increased in certain. Like, I pay attention to certain things, like economics, where the world is going, the whole reciprocity system going on with visas right now. What's going on right now with a lot of prices involving oil and petroleum. I keep an eye on those kind of things just in case, because it gives me an idea of where the world is going and if we're going to be closer to another pandemic. Because who knows? Like, I feel like there may be another shutdown very soon. I hope that never happens. I hope not. But who knows? Like for Tamar. Tamar caught a hollow tip. Knocked my ass off. Wait, Tamar did what? I thought something happened with her husband. That's what I've been hearing. Wow. Thank you, Dara. I appreciate that. Closed legs don't get fed is hilarious. If you know, you know. You know what movie I got that from. But yeah, that's my saying. Closed legs don't get fed. Okay? If you want something, you gotta ask for it. And this is anything in life. You want something, just ask. Just be like, hey, like, can I get an extra shot? Like, hey, like, can I get the manager? Hey, can I have this? Or hey, may I have that? Some people will say yes, and some people will say no, or some people will say, let me think about it. But some people will give you a chance if you ask. If you want a reference, sometimes just go on LinkedIn and ask. Be like, hey, like, I know you work for HR, I know you work for this. Can I use you as a reference? Are there any way I can just get in? I just been trying for the past couple of months. You'd be surprised. But yeah, closed legs don't get fed. Trace, remember when people were sending their biological property to the ancestral companies and the terms and conditions informed that they could use that property for anything? Yes, I do remember that. And I didn't realize that until I had already did my ancestry DNA test. So yes, I've done an ancestry DNA test, and ancestry isn't even that accurate, if I'm being honest with you. It just said Africa, 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 some parts of Europe, some parts of Europe, some parts of Europe, some parts of Europe, the Middle East. That's literally what mine said. Africa, 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 Europe, the Middle East. So in my head, I'm like, that's not even fucking accurate. That tells me nothing. And then they literally will use your information if they want for anything. Who knows? Somebody could literally get access to that database and they could literally pin your information or pin your DNA on something else. They can use your DNA for whatever they want. They put it in the fucking terms and conditions. And some of y'all agreed to it, and even I did. Because if you don't send them a letter telling them to dispose of your information, they can use it. They can keep it stored somewhere if they want forever. Let's see. Somebody said, I'm sorry, I'm trying to read. Oh, hey, what's up? Hey, let's agree, disagree. Hey, finally caught a live. Thanks for giving for content choice. Hey, I appreciate you for coming through. Thank you for the love. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Brittany said, all these companies are raising their prices due to these tariffs, and that orange man said it won't affect us, this country going to shit. Honestly, I'm fucking annoyed that the tariffs are this bad because people aren't even selling Ritz crackers in a whole box anymore. People are selling individual bags of Ritz crackers for like $2 or $1.75. Why? Because a lot of these people have to, like, who own stores and own companies, they have to raise their prices so that way they could pay their employees fair wages or what they think might be fair. And a lot of these, it sucks, but I don't know. Maybe Trump has something in the blue books. Maybe he has something up his sleeve for why he's making Ukraine pay back all the money flooded to them, and selling those golden visas where if you have over $1 million or $5 million, you can get a free visa, because so far there's been thousands of people that partake in it. I don't know. Maybe he has a plan, but so far, not good. I just did my English 102 class, which was an argumentative essay class, and it was themed on genetics. What they do with our DNA is crazy. Very scary. Very crazy. They use it to run tests, figure out who or what race is more susceptible to what, figure out like how they can probably, genetically modify human DNA. I mean, they're already trying to find ways to produce and make babies alive without having to use actual humans. It's really weird. But then again, Futurama predicted all this shit. Like, I'm a really big fan of Futurama. And let me just say, Futurama has an episode for. I feel like people give The Simpsons a lot of props for predicting shit, but they rarely give it to Futurama. Futurama was ahead of the curve. Like, The Simpsons obviously was before Futurama, but Futurama was like always predicting shit. And now watching Futurama as an adult, I'd be like, wait, what? Like, there's times where like they made a lot of references about things that are gonna happen in the future, and then it ends up happening. Like Mars, the fact that rainforests are obliterated in the future in Futurama, the fact that babies are being created in test tubes, like giant tubes. Let's see what else. Oh, the fact that they're making like food, like squeezable food that can literally inflate and like completely like boom, like turn into real food once you add water. Yeah, Futurama predicted a lot of scary shit. Civilization on Mars, space colonizers, Martians. So instead of having people that are from Ethiopia, we're gonna have people that are Martians. So as we speak right now, they're creating life on Mars. Like, Mars is the only planet that is somewhat livable because it does have oxygen. Well, limited amounts of oxygen. It just doesn't have much water. If they can find ways to create water and create water systems that can last centuries, eventually humans could be able to go on Mars. They're just trying to figure out ways to make Mars livable to the human race, and then eventually help us adapt to Mars if necessary. The rich will get first dibs on real estate and property in space, and the rich will get first dibs, but eventually they're going to try to figure out how we can get to space very, very fast. And when they do, be ready for people to be Martians. Be ready for the ultra rich to have first dibs on that shit. Wait, Tamar and fucking Dineva are going at it? I didn't even know that. I'm going to have to look into that. Choice, ever since you... Oh, wait, hold on. Wait, what? Choice, ever since you mentioned Soap Today website, it hasn't worked since. You know of a new site? Okay, now I'm not giving y'all shit. I'm not giving y'all nothing. Let me see if it's actually... Let me see if y'all are actually being honest. Okay, let me see if Soap Today is actually working. Okay, mine is working. Yeah, my Soap Today is actually working. I'm literally on a whole other tab, and I'm watching the Players Club right now. Oh my God, Diamond, you better beat Ronnie's ass, bitch. You better beat her ass. You better beat that bitch ass. Yeah, I'm watching the Players Club now. So Soap Today works for me. If it's not working for you, turn on your VPN. Another site, okay, fine. You know what? I'll be nice. I'll give you another website that I use to watch movies on. Soap Today works. I'll give you one. Don't tell nobody though. So there's a website called Movies Joy. It has like a purple. It's like a purple website. So just look up Movies Joy. Movies Joy. There you go. Movies Joy. Movies Joy. I think it's .co or just Movies Joy. You'll find it. There you go. Use that. I ain't giving y'all no more. I got plenty more. I ain't giving y'all no more. It's all planned. There should be no surprise when it comes to the weirdos. Thank you for super chat, Russell. I greatly appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, and Lovey T for getting me through work these past few months and helping me grow through these hard times. Y'all taught me so much. Oh my God, I'm very grateful. I'm very happy that me, Lovey T, have been able to keep you guys in the loop and keep you entertained. I appreciate that. I love her. I love Lovey T. I love let's see, all the people that are in the commentary space that actually add valuable and useful and fun content. Even the ones that don't care for me. A 16-ounce soda is now $2.50 where you live in Michigan. A 20-ounce used to be that price. That's fucking crazy. You know what the real tea is? Hold on. A 16-ounce, that's a liter of soda literally used to cost that much. That's the crazy part. A tiny ass bottle of Coca-Cola that you can get like in those little refrigerators at the grocery store that are like this big. Them shits are like $2. You're so right, like $1.85, $2, which is so stupid to me. It was never like that. At one point, them shits were like 85 cents each or $1.05 each. Now they're $2.50, almost $3, or sometimes $1.80, almost $2. It's fucking stupid. And what's so crazy is what used to be interesting is those 2-liter sodas that are big as fuck, you used to be able to get a box of pizza for like $9, $8, plus the 2-liter soda for like $8 with tax, maybe $9. Now you got to pay like almost $3 for one fucking small ass bottle of soda. Ain't that crazy how life works? It's so stupid to live in Mars. It's impossible. So much sand, so much sandstorms of debris, and the temperatures change randomly. Yes, unless they find a way to manipulate the weather or they find a way to build a dome around Mars so that way millions of people can successfully live there. Honestly, I feel like there's people on Mars right now that they're not telling us about. I feel like they're just literally waiting for a good time to tell us that it's safe. If anything, I feel like there's probably a family living on Mars right now. Come back here and let me know that I was right. I feel like there's families and people living on Mars that we just don't know about. And it's just like, oh, well, we're not going to tell anybody because we want to see if those people are going to survive. They're just the test dummies. You have mixed feelings about the whole R2D2 giving birth to babies. Yeah, same. how are fetuses getting nutrients is a good question. But when they're injecting fruits and vegetables with nutrients, and even cows with nutrients, so that way we could eat them and get those nutrients, it shouldn't be too surprising how fetuses are able to get their nutrients even without a human to grow it. They used that person's DNA to make a medicine that made their company billions of dollars and gave the person nothing. Yup. Funky Donnie was dragging the shit out of Tamar Braxton, my brother, and he trying to get paid off her lies and bullshit, and we live. Holy shit. What the fuck has Funky Donnie got themselves into now? Okay, you know what? I might just talk about it. I'll look into it. I want to see what's going on. September is Black Hair Month. Boycott all Asian beauty supply stores. Yes, that's it. Movies Joy. What's up? 123 movie. Yeah, 123 movies is lit. I'll never forgive y'all for fucking up Showbox. Showbox was my shit, and then now it's gone. It was my movie site that I used to use. That was my shit. I'll say for years. For over 10 years, that was my shit. Hell, not even 10 years, maybe 15 years. That was my shit. What's up, G? Hey. Someone said 123 movie doesn't work anymore. Soap Today always goes down. It looks like it's good for me. Somebody said, yes, Soap Today does work. The link just changed. I'm sure somebody on Reddit will tell you the link for Soap Today. So if you're using Soap Today and you want the link, maybe somebody on Reddit probably posted it somewhere. Okay. Someone said, sorry, y'all. I can't boycott nothing. I need my Labor Day braids this month. I don't fucking blame you. Like, you be trying to boycott every fucking thing. Like, okay, fine, whatever. Boycott Target, boycott this, boycott that. I'm not boycotting Starbucks. I love me some fucking cake pops. Like, it sounds crazy, but I love cake pops. Like, if there's one thing I could eat, is cake pops. Like, cake pops are nostalgic for me. I've just been eating those since I was a child. I just love cake pops. Any chance I get to get some cake pops, I'm gonna get them. So you see, someone said not boycott all Asian stores, beauty stores. Let me see. Wait, you just sent a super sticker and it didn't go through YouTube Contra Days? That's crazy. I do have PayPal. My PayPal is literally my email. So if you just go to any description on my YouTube channel, you'll see my email on PayPal. I'm sorry that it didn't go through. If it didn't go through, I'm sorry. Maybe it did. It's just there's a glitch. But if you hit send and it's sent, it probably, if the money left your account, then it went through. And wait, oh my god, I think I recognize your name, Nordis. I think I remember you. You're from Ethiopia, right? Because I've never in my life met somebody named Nordis. Ethiopians have the most lit, most like original names ever. Like, I've never met Ethiopians with the same name ever. Somalis, yes, but I rarely meet Ethiopians with the same name, unless their name is like Miriam or some shit, which I think that's a Somali name. Let's see. Choice does say the worst thing on the menu. Guys, don't order Chinese food either. Nasty ass cake pops. I like cake pops actually. Choice, that's they. I'm sorry. You said that y'all don't like cake pops. I need my Yaki water proof braids for this summer heat. I can't boycott. I need my Yaki braids. I don't fucking blame you. You really know these boycotts. Like, okay, we can boycott them after I get whatever the fuck I need. Listen, boycott whatever the fuck you want, but use before you boycott something, capitalize off of it first, so it can make you feel good and look good and do better. Advice on getting over someone like a romantic breakup. I have been struggling. Choice. Vent to Chat GPT about it, or honestly, meet new people. Go to your favorite local area wherever you live and go to a bar and sit at the bar. That's my advice to anybody, and this is advice that I've lived through and seen people do. Go to a nice upscale bar and Google or ask ChatGPT the most wealthiest zip codes in your city and find the best quality bars with the most reviews, like reviews that are like over 1,000, and go sit at the bar. Sit at the bar by yourself and go mingle and meet people in a social environment. Like sitting at the bar is the best thing. So when you go to a restaurant, they tell you, do you want a dinner table? Do you want a bar? Sit at the bar. That's where everybody's socializing, having a good time, and that's where you meet new people that are constantly coming in like a revolving door. Go to a bar, go out, go somewhere. That's my advice to all my other people that I know that are going through shit like that too. Go meet people. Go sit at the bar. Let's see. Boycott Dubai chocolate and matcha. Oh my god. I'm Eritrean. LOL. You're right. The name is so Ethiopian Eritrean. Oh, you're Eritrean. Okay. That makes so much sense. Oh my god. Okay. That makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense. Because that's very much, but Eritrean, oh my god. I would love to go to Eritrea, but Eritrea is so strict with Americans. I gotta like do a whole fucking interview just to get a visa. I think Eritreans are so fucking fine. Y'all are just naturally beautiful. I don't think I've ever seen an ugly Eritrean. Have you? Have you ever seen an Eritrean where you're like, oh yeah, he's not good looking or she's not pretty? They all look good. So yeah, I need to go to Eritrea. I need to go to Eritrea. I've been to Ethiopia, Addis Ababa, the capital, but I've never been to Eritrea. I actually plan on going to Somalia. But I just found out recently that if I don't have a tour guide, they're not going to give me a visa. So I'm probably going to have to get a visa before I even arrive. Because they offer a visa on arrival. But if I don't have a tour guide, they're not going to give me a visa. Because I want to explore Somalia on my own. And I'd love to also explore Eritrea on my own. Because I heard Eritrea is very safe. You can probably make better cake pops at home. Okay, I probably will. Not ChatGPT. Oh, I miss Sagman so bad. Let's see. I never boycotted. Forget. I never boycotted Target. I just simply can't afford shopping there. Target was just vibes. You go to Target for conveniency, to buy chargers, to buy portable chargers, to buy clothes. I think people talking about like how low Target sales are and how low, their GDP is now. People can't afford Target no more, and people just online shop for everything. Why would I buy chargers and whatever I need at Target when I could just buy it online? Not gonna lie, ChatGPT helped me, but then he came back. Honestly, if that person was killing your energy, you shouldn't even let them back in the first place. Don't go to LLING for nails either. Yes, a high class bar. That's what you do. Yes. Any comments on the school? Minneapolis had a school Uter. I didn't even know this. At this point, just been to ChatGPT. Target is a better experience than Walmart. Yeah, people are nicer in Target. In Target, I hear it pays really well. I love Starbucks cake pops. I need a triple venti caramel macchiato with extra caramel. If you're single, the bar is the best place to be. Yes, and sit at the bar. That's my advice to anybody. Sit your ass there. Order a salad because bar food can be kind of expensive and hit or miss. Get a simple Caesar salad. If the Caesar salad is good, the rest of the food won't be good. And order a decent cocktail. All you need is that's like literally $40. Depending on where you live, that's at least $40 or less. A simple Caesar salad and a cocktail. That's like $40 with gratuity and everything and the tip. That's $40. Go to a bar, sit, chill, eat real slow, and talk to people at the bar and look your best. People will talk to you if you're by yourself at a bar. And go to a good one. Don't go to a raggedy ass bar where they're playing pool and they're just sitting there and it's empty. Go to a bar with hella reviews that everybody's going to and there's mad people where you have to actually dress up. Don't go to the little raggedy ass fucking bars where people are fucking smoking cigarettes and shit inside. Hey, Choice, I'm surprised you weren't saying boycott streaming platforms. I'm about to start buying physical media like CDs or DVDs. I don't trust people and they delete or change things to me. Yeah, I hate whenever they delete stuff off of Netflix and shit. Like, I still have my Netflix because sometimes I be want to watch Supernatural. But honestly, I can give y'all a website where like you can literally watch shit. Let me see. Where you can literally watch it. where you can literally watch all types of shows and movies and shit. I'm trying to find this website that I use. I'm trying to find it. But yeah, there's a lot of websites where you can watch it for free. Why buy DVDs? DVDs get scratched up, you lose them. It's too much. Someone said Dubai chocolate and matcha. Y'all are losing it. Exactly. I've never had Dubai chocolate, and I don't like matcha. I don't like matcha. I said it. Matcha is okay, but it's not that good. It just tastes so grassy to me. I don't like matcha, and I've never had Dubai chocolate in my fucking life. It don't even look good. Like I only want to try it just to try it because everybody's trying it, but it looks all stringy and green, like like with the pistachio. Honestly, I don't even like pistachios that much either. Someone said, no, not matcha. Why? Let's see. Stop. Please don't take away my matcha. I have nothing left. Y'all really love matcha. It's the cradle of humanity. I want to try Ethiopian food. Please try it. Make sure you go to somewhere good, though, because some places be fucking up Ethiopian food. But the best Ethiopian food you'll ever have is Ethiopia, New York City, Washington, D.C., the Bay Area, and maybe some parts of Texas. And California, because there's a big Ethiopian population in most parts of Southern California, like San Diego, Los Angeles, and you'll find some good Ethiopian food in Northern California, like Oakland and San Francisco. But it's all hit or miss. Oh, and Minneapolis. There's a lot of Ethiopians in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Let's see. Somalia the baddie, so yes, Somalia does. Oh wow, ChatGPT's helping you get a degree. Good for you. Choice, what's the website? What website are you talking about? The website where you can watch TV shows? I'm not sure you're talking about. Hold on. Hold on, let me try to find it. If you're talking about the website where you can watch TV shows for free, I'm trying to find it. Let me try to find it for you. Because a lot of y'all are asking me what website that I use to watch like TV shows and movies. What are you talking about? Hold on, I'm gonna find it. Okay, I found it. I'm not gonna say it because I don't want this to get taken down. Let me see. I'm searching right now. I'm trying to make sure this is it. I'm trying to find this shit. Hold on. I know where to watch South Park for free. Like anytime I want some shit on South Park for free, I'll watch some shit on South Park. Hold on, give me a second. I'm trying to find it. Hold on. Sorry, y'all. Just give me a second. So y'all asked where can y'all watch TV shows for free. I'm not sure if that's what that person was talking about, but I'm trying to see something. Hold on. I'm gonna watch. Let's see. Damn, a lot of my favorite websites gonna got fucking taken down. Shit. Yeah, my bad. I just keep this is website that I use all the time. I use it to watch. Not I don't use it all the time, but I use it to watch South Park, and they have like every season for free. Anyways, I'll come back when I find it. Okay, so if you want, you can look at the comments because some people are commenting. Someone said I use XPN, it's free. XVPN. Oh, for VPN. If you know a good website, I guess you can comment it. Pistachio is yummy. Pistachio is okay. Thanks for the super chat. Shake my head. Who do you think have underrated music? Tina Marie. She's old school as fuck, but her music is very underrated. I think Brazilian funk is very underrated. There's so many great artists in Brazil, but they don't really get much push because there's no category for them in American markets and in Western markets. What makes Brazilian funk so popular now is because of TikTok. But yeah, Brazilian funk is very underrated, especially Brazilian 2000s R&B. Top tier, top tier. Okay, strawberry matcha isn't that bad sounding. I've never had that, but I'm gonna try that. Oh, there's a lot of Ethiopians in Seattle. I didn't even know that. That's interesting. Daily Motion is the bare minimum. Did you see someone got AI to be their lawyer and played it in court? Do you think that's where we're headed? Someone got AI to be their fucking lawyer? That's so crazy to me. Because you know what's so crazy? You can actually appoint anyone in America to be your lawyer. That's the interesting part. I didn't know that until somebody told me. And you can also defend yourself if you want to. Yes, Haitian food is delicious. I love it. I miss it so much, but I just don't eat it. I love Nigerian food, especially fufu and agusi. I haven't tried any other African foods though. Hookah is nasty. What's your opinion on Amanda Seales and the Jubilee video she was in? I think she thinks that because she's the loudest person in the room, everybody's gonna listen to her and respect her. Amanda's intense. I find her entertaining, but I find her annoying as well. Dominican food is delicious. Arroz blanco with pollo guisado. And habichuelas guisado with some side Russian potato salad on the side. Dominican food is good depending on who makes it. That's the thing. It just depends on who makes it because sometimes it's just the bare minimum basic stuff. But Dominican food is good. It just depends on who seasons it. Like sometimes people try to make Dominican food, and I'd be like, bro, this shit is so bland. Like, where's the sazon? Where's the effort? Where's the But Dominican food, I say, is just sometimes basic. It's because it reminds me a lot of Puerto Rican food and Colombian food, and it reminds me of like Honduran food and Guatemalan food, and that's just what I see in Dominican food. But maybe because I've only had the surface level shit. But yes, that does sound good. Arroz blanco. That's basically uh, white beans with stewed chicken and beans and stewed beans. That sounds amazing, actually. Brazilian funk is great. It is. South Park is messy. I got the South Park game stick of truth on my end switch. South Park has always been messy. I don't think Tyler exaggerates her accent at all. I think that's how she sounds. A lot of South Africans sound like that. They got AI lawyers, but the judge wasn't having it. The judge wasn't having an AI lawyer. I'm gonna have to look into that and research that. How did you lose weight? Lots of water, and I deleted the food delivery apps. So I just skipped out on the food delivery app so that way I could preserve my weight because that's what was making me fat. I don't cook anything crazy, and I'm not a big snacker. But it was the constant ordering out food. Like that's what basically since I deleted the apps, I'm more encouraged to go out and go get food. And because I don't drive, I walk everywhere. That makes me exercise. And then by the time I start walking, I'm like, I don't even want this shit no more. And lots of water, but mostly sea moss. So a tablespoon of sea moss and lemon water, if I can sum it up. Lemon water and sea moss, but just lemon water if you want to stick to the simple shit. Lemon water. Everybody can get lemons and water, I hope. I want to have some real Jamaican food. Oh, I went to have some real Jamaican food. That's amazing. What city do you live in? If you live in Miami or New York City or the DMV, that's the best place to be in. Where is the South Zone? Oh my God. When you turn your life around. Yep. Isn't Otto? Oh shit. Yes, it is. My bad. Otto's is white rice. Otto's blanco. White rice. Sorry. Sorry. White rice. I meant white rice. Sorry. Thanks for correcting me. Otto's blanco. I need to open up my phone again and keep practicing. So I've been learning Spanish. What's been helping me is Duolingo is okay. Listening to music in Spanish helps a lot, but then I've also been using my phone. So if you notice on my phone, it leads to the day of the week, right? But you see what you see? Everything is literally in Spanish on my phone. So literally, it says that it's Agosto 29, Agosto 29 the what is it? I even see it. Oh, Viernes, which is basically Friday, 29 de Agosto. So Friday, August 29th. That's what that is. Oh, it's about to be August 30th, Sábado, because right now it's literally 5 minutes away from midnight. I want Donald Trump's wigs. Ugh. You need to try Dominican food from someone that actually knows how to cook. Yes. I've had Dominican food. I've had pollo guisado. I've had chicharrón. I've had sancocho. I've had dulce de leche. Let's see what else I've had. Oh, morisoñando. Morisoñando is good. Let's see. What else have I had? Oh, I've had magu. Magu is good ish. And then I've had pescado frita, which is just, can be found anywhere. And then Dominican oxtails are pretty good. Dominicans know how to season oxtail pretty good. Jamaicans and Trini still win with oxtail, but Dominicans can season their oxtails really good. South Africans have the weirdest accents. Yeah, because they're just a cluster of a bunch of different cultures. Do you think Tyler will bounce back? No. Can you make more witch type content? I love the Cher and Cardi B Santeria type videos. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed it. The Cardi B one did pretty well, where I talked about Cardi B's necklaces, her elekes, and her being initiated and posting deities on her stories. People loved that video, but people didn't really like and thumbs up the Share 7 video like I thought. I'm actually gonna ask y'all right now if you can y'all leave a thumbs up on the Share 7 video? Because I was like, damn, I worked so hard in that video. I wish everybody fucked with it more, because it was a really good video about witchcraft and sorcery and symbolism and pseudoscience and what's real and about her religion. It was a great video. Are you not scared of heights? No, not really. Trace, have you tried Somali or Swahili food? I've had Somali food. I love me some good bisbas. Bisbas sprinkled all over my rice, and lamb and goat. And sambusas when they're done and cooked right. I've had Somali food in so many cities, and so far the best Somali food I've ever had is in Los Angeles. There's only one Somali restaurant in Los Angeles, and it's my favorite of all time. It's called Banadir. Best Somali food ever. I've had Somali food in London. I've had it in Toronto. I've had it in Minneapolis, Minnesota. I've had it in Nashville, Tennessee. I've had it in San Diego. I've had it in Virginia, and I've had it in California, Los Angeles, California, which is where I live. And so far, out of all the 7 places that I've been where Somali food is cooked and done, it's always been the best in LA. LA, that place is the best. Oh, I even had it in Minneapolis, Minnesota, where all the Somalis are, and it was still okay. But the one in LA, top tier, best Somali food I ever had. Even went to Minneapolis, Minnesota, which has the biggest Somali population, and I still didn't really care for the Somali food I had. I had some weak ass sambusas. I had this fucking bland ass spaghetti, and then I went to a high end Somali restaurant, and then it wasn't even that good. It was like, oh, it's okay, it's not bad. Love you, Trace. I watch your videos. Very nice to watch. For those of you who are just coming in, you gotta watch the playback. I talked about so many different things. Watch the playback when you get a chance. Love your choice. You're very nice to watch. Do you think Jack Harlow has a career in rap? He pretty much does. He has some hit singles, and you don't really hear about him as much anymore. But I think he does. Do more spiritual analysis videos. Y'all really loved my Cardi B video about her elekes and shit like that, and people doing witchcraft and magic and Santeria in the music industry. Y'all really enjoyed that video. Like, it was so intense. The comment section was intense between like Christians, spiritualists, agnostic people, atheists, and people who just don't believe in shit. Will you cover the TikToker that dropped his baby on live and laughed? What the fuck is going on TikTok? Cher probably put a spell on your video. Get the fuck out of here. I rebuke that energy. No, the fuck she did not. I don't even think Cher would even watch it. She don't even watch commentary videos about her, to be honest with you. I think you should do a video on China Anne McClain. I saw a video on TikTok last night of her talking about Cameron back when he passed, and she had a Eastern Star beanie on, kind of weird. That's interesting. She would really be on her spiritual shit. Yes. I really like that Sherry video. I think I commented too, and like it was good. I appreciate that. If you guys get a chance, can you guys leave a like on my recent unpopular opinions video? I posted a video literally today, so if you haven't seen my recent video, feel free to go watch that. I would really appreciate it if you guys would leave a nice like. No pressure, but thank you if you can. And also, I also did a video about Sherry Seven about her witch beliefs. Go leave a like on that. Honestly, go leave a like on like my 3-4 most recent videos. Whatever catches your attention, go watch and leave a like on those. Like whatever you haven't watched yet, just leave a like. I would really appreciate that. Thank you. Do you like France? I haven't even been to France, which is crazy because my ancestors were colonized by France, and literally I can speak a little bit of French. Parler un peu français. I can comprendre avec parler un peu français. I can just understand bits and pieces. I know some French words because my peoples were Haitian, and I just know some words in French, like de l'eau, poulet, poisson, poulet. Like I just toilette. Like I know the basic words. Like a lot of the words I know, but I just have not been to France. I don't really care for the French that much. How many states in the US have you been to? I've been to like 15. Georgia, Louisiana, Florida, um, Washington State, Virginia, Maryland. I've been to Missouri, Illinois, Minneapolis, Minnesota. Let's see. Obviously, I've been to New York State, New Jersey. The list goes on and on and on. Mississippi. Fuck, I didn't been to fucking Texas. I've been to Nevada. I live and have been to California. I grew up in Florida. I didn't been everywhere. I didn't been 15 places. Wow, I really just named all the places I've been. Wow, that was fast. That was easy. The Share 7 video was lit. I was working and listening. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. If you didn't leave a like already, feel free to leave a like. I'm anti-witchcraft. It's crazy because no one was talking about witches for a long time until like maybe 2021. I started hearing it a lot on the internet. Sounds like spiritual warfare, right? My opinion. Alondra from Love Island is that girl. She's going to be a huge factor in the industry. Do you like her? I think she's very pretty. I think she's a beautiful chocolate drop princess, but I don't know shit about her other than the fact that she's viral on the internet. And that says a lot because I don't even watch Love Island. I'm not really into dating shows. I gave up on dating shows after Flavor of Love, She Got Game, and Rock of Love. Like, that's the era I grew up on. I don't really watch dating shows. Maybe Pop the Balloon, but that's about it. I moved to Africa next year. Yes. Santeria intrigues me. If you're interested, maybe you could ask someone to tell you more about it. I mean, if you pour into these deities, they'll spoil the fuck out of you. But honestly, it just depends on your belief system and what you're willing to do. So that's one thing to consider. Bet I'm gonna make you some sambusas. Oh my god. Wait, you can make sambusas? Okay, wait. Hold on. You didn't. I would love that. You live in. Okay, so you said there were a lot of Somalis in Seattle. Do you live in Washington State? I would actually hit you up if you are in Washington State, and I will definitely Cash App you or PayPal you, whatever you take, for some good sambusas. Like if you can make a platter, or if you just make me a couple, like in a small Tupperware, like I'll Cash App you something, like whatever's spare. But I would love to eat your sambusas. I love sambusas. I love sambusas. A lot of Somali restaurants never have them, sadly. But yes. Why do you think Lil Nas X is going through a humiliation ritual? He definitely looked like he was on drugs. He was on drugs for sure. But honestly, when you look at the satanic shit that he was doing, how he had blood in sneakers, when you look at some of the stuff that he was doing in order to like garner attention, it makes me think that there were dark forces behind him that are making him do certain things to stir up intrigue and popularity. I think he's going through a humiliation ritual because I think he's generally shit out of luck and dried up and fizzled out in the industry. And the only way he'll get famous is if he finds one way to rile up attention for negative reasons and then flips it into positive attention. It's just been happening for years with a lot of entertainers. I can go deep and in about that, but that's a whole other video. Oh, hey, I'm so late. I didn't know you were live. I'll be watching the playback later. Absolutely. It's okay. I'm saving this live. Yes, I think it is a PR stunt, Hawa, for sure. But then I also think it's real because I mean he did go to jail. He does have a mugshot. He did get arrested. But I don't think I don't know. I think it was a mixture of shit. I think it was a mixture of like trying to get attention because who the fuck is recording you? Like who like that's one thing people aren't asking. Who the fuck recorded that Lil Nas X video of him in his underwear prancing around Studio City? Who filmed that shit? Let's see. I have watched you since 2016, Choice. Long time viewer here. Thank you. I appreciate you for sticking around for so long. I appreciate that a lot. I appreciate that my channel has grown with you. I personally love all your videos. I read on most of the celebrity you talk about, though. I appreciate that. Thank you. What was your most recent favorite video that I've done? If you have a favorite, click on the homepage of my YouTube channel and tell me which one was your favorite. Like, which one of my recent videos did you like the most? Or which kind of video should I do if you didn't really care about the videos that I've done recently? And this is a question for everybody. Which one of my videos have you guys enjoyed the most that I just recently posted within the past 2 months, right? I'll be generous. Within the past 2 months, what was the most recent video that I've done that really stood out to you that you really, really enjoyed? And let me know what other kind of content you want to see. I'm always open to suggestions. So somebody said, I want to watch your recent public opinion video, but I don't know how much longer you'll be on live, LOL. It's okay. It's okay. I'll be on live literally for like another few minutes. Watching a J while this. Oh, you're smoking a J while listening to your con. I appreciate that. Are you driving around after work? Have some fun. Listen, go to a drive-through, get you some Whataburger or get you some Sonic. I've never had Sonic, and I haven't had Whataburger in like over a year. Well, almost a year. No, I've had Whataburger like 10 months ago. But get some Sonic. I agree on the likeness of the spiritual videos, but that's probably because I practice hoodoo. Okay, that makes sense. If you practice hoodoo, then it probably relates and resonates with you. So when I make those kind of videos, you do enjoy them. But I'm glad you did like my recent videos about Cardi B's Alekas and the Shara 7 stuff. It's interesting because you get to read comments and hear other people's perspectives, and especially because I'm more balanced. Like a lot of my family members practice voodoo, so I was around voodoo as a child. I was around people that did witchcraft and all types of interesting shit as a kid. So I saw a lot of stuff, a lot of shit that would rub you the wrong way if I said it out loud. Like there was times where like I had, that's another video for another day. Like I didn't had a cousin that got, taken over by Dambala, which is like a snake spirit, and then she like literally like froze up and went like this, and then she went like literally started slithering on the floor like a fucking snake. And literally, I remember like the practitioner that was doing, the voodoo ceremony. I remember him like drizzling blood out of the water bottle. Like he literally got the water bottle. I think he like poked a hole and there was like chicken blood in it because they had sacrificed the chicken earlier. Yes, all these were my relatives in the living room doing a voodoo ceremony, and I watched the whole thing. And they were like literally sprinkling blood from a chicken all over the floor. And my cousin, well, yeah, she was my cousin. Her name is Juju. That bitch is crazy as fuck. I want to talk to that bitch. Nothing personal against her, but she's fucking nuts. And she's also a high voodoo priestess. She's a mumbo. And I remember she was like licking the floor. She's like, like literally licking up the floor. And then like within 5 minutes, she literally froze like this while she was on the floor. And she like woke up like, what happened? What happened? She was a horse. So essentially, my cousin is a medium. She's a mambo, a voodoo priestess, and she's very trusted with a lot of these deities and these spirits that jump into her body. And in voodoo and in many practices like Santeria, I think it's something called the horse. When you're a horse, these spirits and these deities and these entities, they ride on top of you, and they'll jump into your body, and you literally like it'll be like you're kind of frozen in time, and you'll like just wake up from a dream and realize, wait, what the hell? Because someone had just jumped into your body. Well, something jumped into your body. And sometimes they'll talk to your family and give you guidance and wisdom, like what to do, what to avoid, how to get that new promotion, what new guidance should they know, who's gonna get sick in the family, like what should they be worried about. Like sometimes they seek these entities because they're like 10,000 years old, 1,000 years old. And sometimes mediums and or horses will let them consume them so they can communicate with them. So yeah, that's some crazy shit that I've seen as a kid. And the story goes on, the list goes on, but some things I just don't think the internet is ready for. But I've seen a lot of crazy shit like that as a kid. That's why my beliefs on spirituality and voodoo and magic is a little bit diverse. Me and my brother have seen some shit. Me and my siblings and relatives, we all have seen some shit. Oh, I forgot that. Yes, I have been to North Carolina. I've been to North Carolina multiple times, actually. One of my really good friends lives there. I've been to North Carolina. So like 16 states. Oh, and I've been to Tennessee. How did I forget Tennessee? I've been to Nashville. Nashville was great. So I've been to like 18 states, 17 states. I'd like to know my Orisha. Eat your sambusas. I think I'm a mix. Oh, you live in Vegas. Oh, okay. You live in Vegas. Okay. Honestly, I go to Vegas pretty frequently. No, actually, I don't. I try to go to Vegas like at least once a year because every time I go to Vegas, something bad happens. I rebuke that energy, but I definitely will be in Nevada soon, one day. I'm not sure when, but I do love Nevada because it's so diverse. It's changed so much. So if I'm ever in Nevada, I will definitely let you know. I'll definitely go live. Feel free to send me an email or an Instagram DM, and I'll tap in with you if I'm ever in Nevada, and I will actually hit you up and drive by and be like, where does some boosters at? And I'll give you a little something, something. So just DM me on Instagram, and one day I'll hit you up if I'm ever in Nevada. Finally caught your live. Yay. Hey, Trish, your skin looks good. Tell us more about your diet and what you eat regularly. I eat whatever I want, to be honest with you, but I usually just sleep with a silk pillowcase. That helps me a lot. That's underrated as fuck. But a silk pillowcase and Lubriderm or Cerave. I use Cerave as of now. Cerave has barely any ingredients in it, and it has a lot of hyaluronic acid, which hydrates and protects your skin. So Cerave, CERAVE lotion. It's expensive as fuck. It's like $9 for a little bottle like this, but it's very good for you. A big ass bottle was like fucking $20, but it's great for you. You think Diddy was going through a humiliation ritual? Thank you. Are always my comfort channels. Oh, Neek, Lovely T, I love them both. Or you can comfort channels my save laters for all videos. Choice, what the hell? Why were you there? Oh, the voodoo ceremony? That was many years ago. I was a child. I didn't have a choice but to be there. They were doing it in the fucking living room while I was sitting at the dinner table. I didn't have a choice but to be there. It wasn't. I was a child. I was like 10 years old, and I remember I was probably like 9. I was 10. I was like 10 or 11. Does witchcraft scare you? No, not at all. I notice a lot of queer people practicing supernatural. A lot, yes. I had a friend during high school, or bachillerato, who we call, it's what we call it in the Dominican Republic, and in the DR, that they were Venezuelan, which they practiced Santeria, and I got sleep over their place and witnessed all sorts of rituals. Oh, you were kicking it with some Venezuelans. Yes, Venezuelans and Dominicans, they do voodoo and Santeria like they, a lot of them are Catholic. Dominicans and mostly like Venezuelans and Brazilians and Colombians, they're very into that shit. Like I'm telling you right now, like if they're not, they got a grandma. Like my Colombians watching this, my Venezuelans watching this, my Brazilians watching this, my Nigerians watching this, they all got an auntie. They all got an auntie they can call. Like, hey auntie, like I need help. Somebody's fucking with me. Okay, no problem. I'll put that bitch in the honey jar. Or my people from Louisiana, like they know what's up. Two videos I've loved recently was your unpopular opinions and life advice videos where you talked about travel and stuff. Also, I do love when you're low key, you're just being your funny, unfiltered self. Oh, thank you, I appreciate that. You don't want to talk about travel stuff? Okay. I'll talk more about travel stuff. Why not? Because I be going in. That's scary as fuck. Have you watched Eve's Bio? I absolutely have watched Eve's Bio. Oh, the one line that I always say from that movie is pineapple thief. When the little girl took the pineapple from the fruit stand and the seller ended up catching her and she was like, pineapple thief. I still say that to this day. Let's see. Witchcraft scares me, but I know my power is stronger, so it doesn't affect me. I love all people. Beliefs are personal to me. I love the videos you made surrounding tipping culture in America. Okay, I'll talk about that more. Trump passed. Trump did not fucking pass. No, the fuck he did not. Witchcraft is very interesting, and it's not what most think. It only scares the weak-minded. If you really know about it, it's just neutral. Yeah, honestly, everything is can be witchcraft. If you wish shit on people, if you say shit on people, something can be witchcraft. Have you heard about Krishan and her children? Ooh, I not really. I don't want my video to get taken down. I don't want to talk about half the shit Krishan has done. I've talked about her before though. Oh, thank you. This guy won the skin lottery. Lucky motherfucker. LOL. Thank you. I appreciate that. Honestly, silk pillowcase. I tell that to you all the time. Get one. It's expensive. Mine was like $28 for just one. It was expensive as fuck, but it's worth it. It's like it naturally hydrates your skin. It keeps the oil in your skin intact. Y'all be using these rough ass pillowcases and then be mad when your skin is like dry or you got lines on your face. Get a silk pillowcase on Amazon. I promise you, it would be the best investment of your life. It's 3 a.m. Oh wow. Lil Nas X mom is homeless in Atlanta and on drugs. Wow. These entities are familiar spirits, aka demons. No matter what we want to call them, to not offend others, they are demons. To some people, yes, they do consider them demons, but to others, they're seen as ancestors, fallen ancestors that are still on earth lingering, that want to give you knowledge from thousands of years ago. Sometimes you can open up some doors and not know who the fuck you're talking to, but oftentimes people who are experienced voodoo practitioners, spiritual practitioners, they know which doors to open and which doors to avoid. They know how to open certain doors and they know how to stay away from other doors. That's just from what I've just grown up knowing. Oh, Saravi. Okay, I thought it was Sarah V. Saravi. Sarah V. Oh, but I'm gonna start saying it like you. Sarave. Sarave. It's Sarah V. Sarah V. Sarah V. Thank you for correcting me. Can you cover Beyonce's demonic rituals? When did your life turn around? It's for guidance. When I started over giving to myself more, like I give to others, but sometimes I've given to the wrong people and they've done some awful things, crazy experiences, life stories. But if you're gonna overgive to anybody, overgive to yourself because you'll never regret overgiving to yourself. And when I say give, I don't mean take from others and give to you. I'm talking about over give to yourself. Like find a way to give to yourself and pour into your own cup all the time. So that way, when you pour to other people's cup, it'll just be natural and easy. Talk about Beyonce's shows being ritualistic, and she has her daughters in it too. I think some of her shows are just normal, but I think some of them might be ritualistic. But I think her shows are just normal. Yup. Dominicans share an island with Haiti, so I wouldn't be surprised if they're also doing voodoo and Santeria. Of course. Hell, shit. A lot of Dominicans, hell, if not more Dominicans do that shit. If anything, I've met more Dominicans into that shit, the spiritual shit, more than I've met Haitians into that kind of stuff. Like sometimes when I meet Haitians, they be like, "Oh no, I don't do that kind of stuff. That's just a stereotype. Don't pin that on us." And it's coming from me, someone who grew up around Haitians and Dominicans, I just have always known more Dominicans as of now who are into that shit more than Haitians. Like, if anything, most Haitians I've met are Christian or Catholic. I've met more Dominicans into that shit and South Americans. Choice, what you doing here? Honestly, just bored and chilling. Someone said, I still remember watching one of Lovely T's videos where she was showing pictures from one of her events, and I was going, "Is that Choice?" Yes, I've gone to Lovely T's events before. If you've ever gone to her events, you know. Sometimes I'll pop in, not all the time. Sometimes I'd be busy. Choice, you should do more videos about your supernatural experiences and give us your thoughts on Nas X's nonsense. You're on awesome content creator. Oh, thank you. I appreciate you're an awesome content creator. Thank you. I appreciate that. Why not? I can talk about my supernatural experiences. I can talk about Lil Nas X more because there's other things I want to say, but I just saved pieces of it for the unpopular opinion. But I'll do another video. I'll actually write that down. You see right through a lot of people's witchiness. Yes, New York Favorite Love is still iconic. Still love her. Eating bread or crackers as the flesh and drinking red wine as grape juice as the blood of Christ is witchcraft. Sometimes. Silk is great, but not the answer for acne. Eat well and exercise, my advice, y'all. Okay, that's a good point. Silk is great for like keeping the oils in your skin smooth. But for acne, you're right, that's a different story. Your diet can play a role. It can. It really can. The universe gives out to you what you gives back to you, returns to you what you get out, what you put out. Yep. Don't be a piece of shit to others. Absolutely. You believe those are demons? I did see Bambi go live. I only caught it for a few seconds though. By the time I caught it, she was gone. Did you see Bambi go live again talking about her not doing drugs? I don't believe her at all. I don't believe her. There's something I don't believe her. She said she's not doing drugs, but that's what a lot of drug addicts say. I'm telling you, whether she's an addict or not, that girl is on something. Those sports are demons. Don't do witchcraft. Give your life to Christ. Let's see. It's rural areas and Nigerians. People who practice spiritualism are open about it, but most people are quiet about it. You may notice who does by the jewelry or clothing they wear. Sometimes, yes. Or sometimes you never even tell. Sometimes they like to hide and you would never know. Sometimes it could be your milkman, your delivery driver, or your Uber driver, and you would never know. Doing everything on camera is a form of selling your soul. You think Ivy is a normal little girl? My mother is Haitian. Our whole family is from my whole family, as far as I know, on my mother's side, is from the island of Hispaniola. So basically, the island that's considered modern day Haiti and Dominican Republic, but most of them are from what is it? The western side, which is Haiti. Favorite Haitian meal? Excuse me. Tasso, pickles, and that's it. Hey Trace, have you traveled to Japan before? Is it worth living there? I've never been there, but I would definitely check it out. I've always wanted to. It's always been on my bucket list. Any man that says he's from Louisiana, I'm going to side eye. Oh yeah, he definitely got a grandma that's into root work. You shouldn't side eye him, but a lot of men that are from Louisiana are they They might be root workers, and you might never even know it. You may never even know it. Do you have anything towards the lore of mermaids? Uh, no, but I've heard them being a lot in the Caribbean Sea. I want some good oxtail so badly. Hey, Trish, my birthday was on August 20th. Happy belated birthday, and thanks for showing love. Dominican women tend to look for witchcraft to get men and fuck some other women's lives up. It's crazy here. Men do it to get wealth, and their kids be dying one by one. It's also nuts. Wow. Yeah, a lot of men do that kind of stuff. Like a lot of men do a lot of men in the Dominican Republic. They work with like saints and deities. They just be diamonds, gold, jewelry. Here you go. Here's some fruit. Here's this. They just be wanting to make wealth because it's hard out there. So you gotta do whatever you can. You gotta have strong spiritual ties to get what you can and what you want. I just watched Flavor of Love. New York is that girl. She is. Troyce, have you seen people on Twitter talking about Trump passed away? Trump, what the fuck are y'all talking about? Trump did not pass away. If Trump passed away, I'm really gonna fucking cringe because what the actual fuck? Y'all cannot be fucking serious. There is no fucking no. I don't see any articles or press releases about anything. What the hell are y'all talking about? People fucking believe everything they hear. It's not true. I don't see any articles or any news coverage about it. Bambi definitely on drugs, 100%. Bambi is on drugs for sure. Yeah, she can say what she wants, but we know. Oh yeah, all drug addicts deny being on drugs. They will say that you planted shit on them. They will say that you're crazy. They'll say that you're up against them. Like their mind and psychiatry is all the way fucked up. People are too comfortable with speaking on people's kids. Yeah, there's some code. Yeah, that's true. Do you have any stories about the Lugawu? Lugawu means demon in French. I think that's something completely different. I know about lois. Lois are completely different. That's basically like the French word for deities and saints that represent different things like fertility, peace, opportunity, money, protection, um, good health, and other shit. I know about those. But Lugawus, I've never encountered one of them shits, and I wouldn't want to if they are real shit. I guess for tourism, that's why people go into Lake Lanier, tourism. I've talked about a lot of stuff. Again, like people keep asking me talk about this. I talked about a lot of things in the beginning, so y'all watch the playback. I will get off of here very soon because yeah. Trump never said anything about lowering the age of consent. People say anything or whatever about Trump. Hey, Michaela, I randomly thought about you today. Well, I'm happy you're here. Did you leave LA from what you've seen? Not yet. And LA will always be home. It's just I just kind of want to rent out my apartment or home, or maybe get a storage unit and put all my stuff there, because LA is just home. I've just already set too many roots in LA to just leave. I'll live in other places, but I just don't like having to pay 2,400 a month for something that I'm just barely even in, because I'm too busy seeing the world because the world's ending. Hello, hello, how are you? Can I move in with you? Nope. Choice, where you going next year for your birthday? Stay blessed. I don't even fucking know. I always just end up in random ass places. But I do know I'm going to Somalia. I do know that I want to go to Nigeria, and that will be done. But yeah, what did Bambi say about not doing drugs? That's interesting. Anyways, I think I've been on here long enough. I've seen enough. For everyone that I said that to DM me, feel free to DM me on Instagram. If you need to send me an email about anything, send me an email. If I reply, great. If I don't, take your time. If I still don't reply after like a week, send me a tweet because I'll always check Twitter. You can also send me an Instagram DM. If I don't see your DM, just comment on my Instagram post and say, hey, Choice, check your DM, and I'll respond like right away. But yes, thank you for everything. You can also comment on my TikTok because TikTok, I don't really get that many comments. So comment on one of my TikToks and tell me like, hey, check your email, or hey, Choice, like I need your advice on this, or hey, check. Like I try to reply to as many people as I can. It just sometimes there's too many fucking people, and some people don't be having shit to say. I'll just be honest with you. But if you have something to say and have something you want to share, anything at all, contact me on TikTok. Email is filled with a whole bunch of shit. Instagram is easy, but email is what I prefer. Have I been in Thailand? No, but it's on my bucket list. Take that damn wig off and let that scalp breathe. No. Anyways, let's see. I think it's so funny people think Christianity wasn't around before colonialism. Like the first Bible is literally from Ethiopia. People just don't do their research. Our people have known God. That's true. The first Bible was in Ethiopia. Like, that's very true. And Ethiopia is one of the oldest countries in the world. But yes, oh my God. Good night. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Young Low, Norali, they post crazy content. Do they really? Trish, you never lied about that silk pillowcase. Not at all. I'll get you a silk pillowcase. But anyways, I think I've pretty much been on here enough. I appreciate everybody that's been coming through. Thank you everyone that sent super chats. Thank you everyone that showed me love. And I appreciate everybody watching this that watched the playback. I talked about and covered a lot of interesting subjects. And I hope a lot of y'all just honestly live a good, beautiful, peaceful life. Make decisions, get your passport, report your rent to credit bureaus, and just get tested and live a good life. That's that for this video. Like, comment, and subscribe. And yeah, that's that. Go leave a like on my new videos and new recent uploads. Choice out this bitch. I'm out of here, y'all. Toodles, deuces. Oh, wait. How many likes do I fucking have? Wait. How many likes are in this fucking live? Because if I don't have at least 500 likes on this live, I'm not going to fucking leave. Because I'm going to tell you how many likes I have. But real quick before I leave, how many likes do I have? How many likes do I have? Can somebody tell me? How many likes do I have on this live? Please let me know. Somebody said get on prep. Yeah, if you feel like that's what's best for you. 515. Okay, that's not bad. Okay. Make sure you guys like this live. Everybody like the live. I gotta go. Toodles, I gotta go. I gotta film my next YouTube video that y'all are gonna see very soon that you guys might actually enjoy. So yes, please, leave a like on this live and comment on it after you leave. After you leave, guys, can you guys leave a comment so that way the algorithm shows me love? Thank you. Toodles. Bye.